You rocking out to some music.
Yeah, the music is great. Just gotta check some audio real quick and see what's going on. Hey guys, you should be seeing me, but since you're on a delay and I'm on a delay, you might not be hearing me yet. Looks good. All sounds good.
There's quite the delay.
Oh, it's a huge delay.
Yeah.
Like it's always so freaking weird that we have
Is that so you can hit the bleep button when someone swears? Like
uh
radio broadcasting.
I don't know. I have no idea what the point of a delay is, but it's a big one. Lady Dark Sky, you scared me. Who's that talking?
Who dat?
Good. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hello. Yes, you can hear us.
Hi.
We're here. It's a thing. And I like seeing all of you guys, so good. I'm glad that you all exist and can hear the things. I never quite know where I actually want to go with that, you know? Do we want the big?
What if you're gonna... I don't know.
I don't know either.
You can do.
Yeah.
It's a huge monitor. You
Yeah.
can have it like that.
It's a huge monitor. There's definitely a lot of real estate that you can play with. How's it going, Nilza, Kaylee, Cheryl, Soap Chef, Emerance? Hello, my love. How are you? Jody,
It's amazing.
Osiris.
It doesn't seem delayed on my end.
Yeah.
It's because you're not on this end. We say
Right.
something and then like 10 seconds later you hear
I
it.
tell you what, it's annoying as hell actually seeing all the delays or whatever. Especially you guys, because I talk about a minute before you guys can actually respond, before you hear me. But the chat, so it takes you guys a while in chat to actually catch up. And so I just get kind of nervous and it's like, oh, that didn't land the way that I thought it was going to.
By the time you hear it, she's already moved on.
Yeah. Uh, internet bandwidth upload delay. It's just a regular delay. That's just what's kind of coded into everything. But we do have probably maybe we've had some crazy storms today, so could be that too. So there's always that. Violet, here until a thunderstorm takes you out.
Yeah.
Same, same. So if this goes black, just it's because we lost power or internet, because we could actually that could be an issue too.
That could happen as well, yeah.
We will see.
As long as there's no making of popcorn, we're all right. Did we put the kibosh on that?
Oh
That needs
no.
to be a regulation,
Ooh,
actually.
yeah, you should actually go tell them
Yeah,
real
I'm gonna.
quick. No popcorn making.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys experience this in your house, but here's what we experience in ours. You can run the microwave, no problem whatsoever with all of the wireless and the routers and everything. It's fine. But if you press the popcorn setting, all of the internet goes down until, so whatever you're like streaming or playing a video game or whatever, it's all just struggling to load until the microwave goes off. And then as soon as the microwave goes off, everything's back in action. It's the weirdest thing because the microwave and the routers and everything, they're not even on the same like level in the house. Although the routers are down here and the microwave is there but upstairs. I still feel like it's too far away. It's very confusing.
So
So whenever we have to do something like this, or I have to, whatever, they're not allowed to make popcorn, which is the worst thing ever for Soap and Clay Kidlet number one, because she loves popcorn more than anything in the world. So
she's sitting there eating a sack of popcorn that she finished popping about 3 minutes before we went live.
yeah, yeah.
The look on her face when I said no more popcorn, she was devastated.
Oh no, didn't want to do that. No popcorn.
Hmm.
Oh, look, Nilza knows. Look, that happens. That happens to Nilza too. Okay, good.
Is it
So
just if you use the popcorn button,
it's
or is it just the microwave in general?
yeah, it's so weird. And Marcia said it happened with her Keurig coffee maker. Had a melted tallow bath recently and is gone. That's just, it's all weird. Yeah, there's something going on. And there's no way for us to even like fix that at this point. Like when we first moved into this house, the Comcast modem wasn't so much a like the where they brought it into the house. They brought it into the house and then plugged in like this old like 1987 looking thing into
Oh
one of
yeah,
the
yeah.
outlets. And it
In
was
like the back bedroom.
in a back bedroom. And so, when we moved in, we're like, well, what the hell is this? And we unplugged it and our wireless is down, our internet is down. And so Comcast came out like a week later and they're like, oh, yeah, who unplugged that? And we're like, we don't want this old beige looking thing in our
It's actually right down here now.
house. Oh, it is. We had to move that, but it took quite a lot to even get it to be moved over here.
It's a
So
signal amplifier. Apparently, the signal coming into this property is weak because the nearest hub is miles away. And so we have to have this thing that the cable runs into and then back out of.
I love that for us.
But you remember when we were doing work outside and the cable like wrapped back and forth around the house? I think I took out 6 miles of cable.
You did. There was so much cable.
Insane.
Well, because it's weird because the actual Comcast box is on this side of the house.
Yeah, that's why
And
everything's
so
here
why,
now.
yeah, and so why they did it
So-
way over in the other bedroom is like,
But it went from here to a distribution hub like 50 feet away, and then up to the back bedroom to the amplifier, and then back down to the distribution hub, and then wrapped back around the house to where it actually came in right here.
yeah.
So I just took all that out.
What are you doing?
It's like where it comes into the house actually is 6 feet away from where it comes onto the property.
Yeah.
So
It's super wild.
it was insane.
Yeah, it's a look. Madhouse Mama Soap says that they have a 25-year-old house with matching electric problems. Yeah, no, or electric. Yeah, it's crazy. Our house was built in 1979, right?
Yeah.
Originally, yeah. And like nothing has actually been really updated until we started this ridiculous remodel and addition. And now everything has to be updated because those are county laws. Like if you touch a wall,
Oh, yeah.
you have to bring it
Yeah.
all up to code. And the codes are different now than they were in 1979. So we've been having a lot of fun with that.
And we also just keep running into 4 decades of people making bad decisions.
Yeah,
essentially.
so much extra unnecessary like electrical and wiring and stuff existing. It's just rat's nests everywhere.
You're
for
like, where does
wires.
that go? Oh, look, I've traced it and it goes nowhere.
It goes nowhere. Oh, and remember when we first moved in and mom was coming, she came and cleaned the house while we were packing up.
Yeah, yeah.
And she got electrocuted underneath the sink.
Yeah.
Because they just left live wires where like, I don't know, maybe like a garbage disposal
Yeah,
or
it
something
was.
was.
So there used to be a garbage disposal, God knows when. It was taken out, and just the bare wires were left underneath the kitchen sink, still attached to the switch. So the switch was on, which means you got live bare wires under the sink, and she got zapped.
Yeah, and Mama Soap and Clay is coming in with her wet hands and all of her cleaning supplies because we just cleaned with like straight bleach, hot water, and lots of bleach and, you know, all the stuff. So she comes in and she got her ass electrocuted. So like she's fine, but it's still it's that I'm looking forward to that kitchen and that sink being gone forever. So because I'm always scared whenever he obviously kept them, but still I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to reach in there. Amaranths to the air popcorn. Yeah, I would actually love an air popcorn machine. That would be great. And I think the kids would have a ton of fun with that. I don't have one. My grandma used to do air popped popcorn all the time. It was a big thing. And I never got one. And that would be fun. I think I think Mr. Webman has the actual popping machine from grandma. I think.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Hello, Verna from Walden. It's a nice day at 68. That's not bad. Yeah, it's a good day. It's windy where we're from in southern Colorado. Last weekend, it was so windy that it took the tops of, when you pull into a gas station and there's the pumps and then there's like the awnings overhead and it's like a T-shaped pattern. The wind was so bad that it blew the awning off. It was doing it, and somebody videoed it in one of the towns where I grew up. And so it was doing this little shaky shake thing, like seesaw, and then it just collapsed into the road.
That
Luckily-
was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy. Luckily, nobody was on the road because it was Sunday, and people don't tend to go places on Sunday where I'm from.
Like 12 people live there. So
Yeah,
the
there's
odds are
only
good
12
you're not going to
people.
hit a car or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, happy brush. Remodels are fun. They're the best time ever.
Had to do a new furnace and water heater.
Yeah.
I know all about doing a new furnace. That was fun.
Yeah, new furnace. We'll end up getting a new water heater eventually. What we have to do actually is replace our electrical panel. That one's next for a number of reasons, but the biggest reason is it's a stab lock. And we knew that when we bought the house, and so we got like a $10,000 concession. We got such a good deal on this house, but it's like we have a stab lock panel.
The
and
electrical inspector's like, you need to replace that immediately. We're like, yeah, 5-6 years later,
we'll
we'll
do
look
it
into
eventually. Yeah,
We do have the panel.
we have the
Got it
panel.
yesterday.
Yeah, we got the panel. Now it's time to go.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Soap Chef. Hello, Alchemist Oasis. Yeah, the canopy, Verna, the canopy. It fell. It got blown off of a freaking like a whole ass gas station pump thing.
It's like the whole main structure of a gas station just broke off.
It's insane. So now it's kind of it's like up there in my mind with the video about the Tacoma Narrows Bridge uh falling. And so every time I pass a gas station, I mean, I don't like actually get gas anymore because I have an electric car. But every time I pass one, I look up at the awning now and I'm like, are you structurally sound? Because who knows?
If the wind's blowing, just don't stop there.
Yeah. Hello, JM. 67 degrees in New York. I love it. That's not bad. Our day was wet and cold and rainy. It was terrible.
I'm so tired of it. It's got to stop raining. It's been 7 straight months.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
It's the middle of May. I've had enough.
Yep.
It's time for some sunshine.
Yep. I agree. It is. It's the middle of freaking May. It's literally the middle of May. It's time for sun. I'm over
And we had
this
like
all.
3 sunny days, and then it just started pissing rain again. And it's raining even harder than it was before our 3 sunny days.
Yeah.
Mother Nature's making up for it.
Yesterday was pretty overcast, but very hot. Did you notice that? It was like weirdly,
Yeah, it's humid.
humid.
It's kind of like that today too.
Well, it made sense though, because I had my bath bomb fail yesterday with my bath bombs doing the, and I haven't had those in like a bajillion years. I think the last time I had an issue with that was like when we were in Federal Way and I was trying to cure all my bath bombs in the dining room or something. And always problems, like such a pain. But yeah.
There was weird humidity issues in that house.
There were a lot of weird humidity issues. I mean, that's kind of what happens when you live in older houses and they all have that blow-in insulation crap and it all settles. And so they're all weird. Yep.
Don't even get me started on that. I got rained on with blow-in insulation doing that duct work, and it just infuriates me every time. I hate whoever invented blow-in fiberglass insulation.
You've dropped so much of it from the attic too. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Oh, it's so gross. So gross. Yeah, no, California can take all the rain. California, and it looks like also Colorado, because we've got some fires going on in Colorado right now too. And so, yeah, they can have all of our rain, because they definitely need it more. Speaking of, since we're talking about crazy things happening around the nation, I really didn't want to go live today. It felt weird because of everything that's going on in Buffalo, and it felt strange to come in here and be like happy and, you know, hanging out with the Sudsers and my family and my friends and you guys. That's who I'm talking to about. But I don't know. I guess I always find myself in that position of every time there's a sad thing going on, I don't feel like we get the right to be happy.
What's going on in Buffalo? I've heard nothing of it.
There was a mass shooting in Buffalo yesterday afternoon. 10 people that were at a grocery store were shot. By this little 18-year-old kid.
Wow.
And so, yeah, there's not a ton of details out with any of it yet, but it's very sad. But you know, again, just not doing anything because there's some sort of sad news going on everywhere means you never do anything ever, and we don't ever get happy. And so my thoughts are definitely with everybody that's experiencing loss and tragedy with all of this. It's a terrible thing. I'm very, very tired of these terrible things, and I'm thinking about it, and it makes me sick. But we still need to, I think, more than ever, maybe keep our people close to us and keep, you know. So I decided to do this after all. But if I'm a little bit, you know, kind of today, that's why. Thinking about that a lot. So there is that. Yeah, that's Kaylee. That's, yeah. When horrible things happen, sometimes you need to be closer with the people you love. This is a safe space for everyone, and no one to blame you for wanting to come in and be here. I appreciate that. Yes, and yep. So this is where we are today.
Probably the best place to be when you're processing.
Yes. Hi, baby.
What are you up to?
We have a wild kidlet.
This is not the popcorn queen.
This is the other one. This is not the popcorn queen. Hello, she's the tea queen. She makes massive amounts of tea.
Sometimes drinks it.
And sometimes drinks it. But she always makes us all tea, which is very nice. How are you?
Good.
Good. I told a story on you on
What?
the Discord. Don't yell, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told a story about your late night sushi problem.
How dare you?
Oh, yeah, I saw that story.
How dare you?
I was very
was
proud
very
of you, though.
complimentary.
It was very complimentary. I was very proud of you. What did you do? You
How
you
dare
had you had an accident, and then you cleaned everything up. Like
Bye.
you even took a shower. That was very cool. I didn't wake up until you were crawling into bed.
That's what's most disturbing for me. All of this occurred and I slept right through it.
Yeah. Me too. So
And she
everybody's
thought,
saying hi. Scout, you want to come say hi?
Hola.
Hey, look at people saying hi.
are you embarrassed?
No.
While you're ducking out.
Nope.
I told people that you had a sushi problem.
Nope.
You
Just
know,
don't eat too much.
yeah, you know what, honey? Sometimes we all do that when we overeat. It's a thing.
And
Yeah.
you're more likely to have it with sushi than other things.
Yeah, but that's sad because you love sushi so much. Are you going to
Mama.
eat sushi again?
Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
will. Mom.
What?
Why don't you just tell? Okay, some of them know my name and some of them don't.
It's true.
Well,
We like to keep them on their toes. Like
Nice
some of them know
Scout.
my real name and some of them don't. We like to keep them on their toes. That's
But
how
when
you
the-
can tell the real ones from the ones that are like brand new.
Well-
Not that they're not real, but you know what I mean.
Whether
I'm
they know
gonna
your
go
name or
and
not,
get
Mom calls you
eat.
Kidlet.
I'm gonna go and get A1. So
Okay. Can you make sure she has clothes on if she's coming down to say hello? Thank you.
She was stressed when I went upstairs last.
It's Sunday. These kids are, it's their day off. They don't have to groom or do anything. And Soapmaker Kidlet number one very much likes running around the house without pants on. So it's, yeah, it's a thing.
At least without pants on, yeah.
Oh, Sierra Sopri, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. I am a very, very lucky mama. For sure. Yeah, see, everybody's like, we know Scout. We know her. Discord link, Emerance. Yeah, so I will drop the Discord link here and do the same thing, just an invite that lasts 24 hours at the end of this one, as I've done with the other lives. But we actually do have some news with that. This is basically going to kind of be the last time that we just randomly drop Discord links, because I obviously don't want anybody in there that's going to be problematic and we're going to have fights and stuff like that. We want to continue the safe space. And so I don't know if you noticed when you clicked on the channel today, but memberships have been activated. Super thanks have also been activated on all of the videos if you wanted to, you know, do any of that. But yeah, pants are oppressive. They are oppressive.
I'm not wearing any, but
it's E. It's Edwin.
you want to come say hi? The camera's up there, though.
It's Edwin.
Loud the camera up there.
Edwin.
You're too loud, sweetie. Yep.
Hey, want to keep your hands to yourself?
Ow, I'm killing her.
Yeah, won't you stop?
See, look, Hillary says that they have one that hates clothes too. Just like you. Wanted to make sure that you had clothes on before coming down here. Yeah. You want to say hi?
Yes.
You just reading the comments.
Wait, since when did they know
Don't
my
do that.
name?
You know, Soap Chef's been around for forever. She knows your name.
Oh,
Yeah.
says your name, so-
Kaylee knows your name. Yeah, like a lot of these people have been around for a very long time, and I do say your name once in a while. So, yeah. Absolutely.
Ayo.
And Camille's brand new. Hi, Camille. Oh, look, what did we just get right there?
Oh, money. We got money.
We got money.
We got money.
That's a super chat. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Derp.
Can you read that and say thank you?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Thousand Magnolia Candle and Soapy.
Good job,
Well
baby. Good job.
She
Yeah.
gave us
Thank
$2.
you. Yeah, isn't that
She
cool?
gave us $2.
Got
Thank
$2. Isn't
you.
that fun?
Thank you.
Yeah. It's because you guys are cute. You just keep you
What?
here the whole time.
Derp.
Yeah.
Is she literally
You
just?
talking about Maisie
Is she? Yes.
being derpy?
Yeah. Is she just paying? Is she paying you just so we?
No, I think
What
she was just doing that because she appreciates cute kidlets. And us in general and stuff. It's just a
Do
very
they
nice
know
way
that-
to do the thing.
Do they know if that's real or fake?
They know that it's fake. Yep. They know what's behind it.
A dog thing's behind it.
Yeah, the dog room's behind it. That's right. Yep.
Mhm.
That's true.
Dog room. Right there.
Yep, it is. Don't kick on that, please. I don't want it to get knocked down.
Well, you got to tell the secret.
Yeah.
They said that our entire family.
Aw, thanks. We like each other sometimes.
And sometimes we hate each other.
Do we? I mean, you two, yeah. Especially when you're playing Minecraft.
Yes.
I
Yeah, baby, no more yelling.
Hey, stop.
Yeah, I think it's probably time for you to go upstairs if you're going to be climbing around in that stuff. Thank you.
I will stop. Bye, Mom.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
Mom, can we have a pop?
Yeah, you can have popsicle. Yep. Oh, Hillary, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it. That's very nice.
Well, that was all just going on. The fluffy cat ran into the door.
Literally ran into the
Like,
door.
yeah,
Oh
like
my,
this, it's open like this much, and she just missed it like 6
Oh my
inches. Just ran
God.
right into it.
that's crazy. Thank you for the huggies.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, baby.
Popsicle.
But yeah, so with the super thanks is a thing that YouTube rolled out a few months ago, and so I finally turned that guy on for the videos. And memberships are also up now, and that's kind of how we're going to run memberships. Now, everybody who's currently in the Discord and currently in this, you're obviously all grandfathered into the Discord, so there's of course no reason for you to, to actually pay for a membership or whatever. You super don't have to do that. But after the next 24-hour invitation thing expires to the Discord, that will be a bonus for the memberships of also getting access to the Discord. And we're going to run it like that for a while and see how it works, just to make sure that we're all, still in a very safe space in the Discord and all the jazz. So there's that. But again, everybody that sees this is here right now or is already part of the Discord or sees this video in the next 24 hours or so. You're obviously all grandfathered in. You have the link. You use the link. So kind of how we're running the thing. Yes, the kiddos are very, very cutie pies, for sure. They are crazy. Like, Aowen's about to be double digits. And it's like, wow, when did that happen? When did that happen?
Oh, did nearly 10 years ago.
Yeah, weird. Hello, Barbara. How's New Zealand weather? We've been talking about New Zealand, or we've been talking about weather everywhere. Yes.
New Zealand should be warm and humid.
Probably. Yeah, Kaylee, that's kind of where I want to keep it at too. The Discord staying, small and just, people, because I haven't been able to check it at all today. But I'm getting like you guys have been popping off today. Like there's all kinds of activity going on there, and I love that. I love that that's a cool place where you guys can sit. We can all sit and chat and share recipes and booth ideas and celebrations and rants and all the things. So I hope you guys have been having fun today. I look forward to being able to catch up with the Discord, this afternoon, I guess. I'll do that this evening, maybe, instead of making dinner. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll order in tonight.
Yeah, there's always delivery.
Sushi.
Veto. It's too soon.
You didn't even eat the sushi the other night. You're not a big sushi delivery guy. You like sushi as an experience.
But I had leftover lunch that I didn't realize you had ordered, so I actually ate that for dinner.
Yeah, I did actually have you lunch ready. Yep, so you got to do that. Yeah, I will put the comment. I'll put the link up. Actually, I don't know if there's a reason why I can't do it right now because technically speaking, I should be able to just do two things at once. I think that's one of the benefits of being.
Why is it not already logged in?
Everything logs out. It's like it does it.
Weird.
Better behaved bots. Great. I love that for me. No. Let's see. Invite people. Copy. One of the benefits of being right next to a computer. Really, it's the only benefit right now because I hate, we noticed that we hate this webcam. We decided that we hate it a lot. A lot. And so, we both hate it. And so that's annoying. But one of the cool benefits is I can actually just interact with things because I just have the thing. But I'll go ahead and put it in two places. So there's the link to Discord there. And then I'll also go ahead and put it in the description box of the video as soon as we are done. And so there's that.
So speaking of webcam, I did buy the other one,
Oh, did you?
the Kaio.
Cool. That'll be fun. Yeah.
It'd be fun to put them, next to each other.
Yeah. I think that'll be awesome. So this one was like a $50 webcam, and that one is like a $50 webcam too, right?
Both double that, but yeah.
Oh, is that more expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, we hate this one. So, yeah.
they're both 100.
Oh, okay. All right. Hi, Molly. How's it going? It's nice to see you. Hi, Bella. How are you? Corey, nice to see you too.
Yeah, you're not really late. We're still just getting started.
Oh, Lady Dark Sky lost rose bushes. Oh, that sucks. That's sad. I don't know how to grow things, but I imagine that that would be terrible. Because every once in a while I try to grow a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll get all of these cool things from this like online place that sells bulbs and stuff. And I'll have it all mapped out, like where I want this to grow, and I plan it all, and none of it grows. So I'm doing it wrong.
And we're in the place where it never stops raining. Like we've just addressed. Like you should be able to just put anything in the ground and it grow.
Yeah, I
You don't
literally,
even need to tend to it.
yeah.
What is wrong?
I'm just terrible. I literally can't grow things. Kaylee, rip to my phone notifications. Yeah, no, me too. My watch is like ding, 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 ding. We've got people joining the Discord. Oh no, Tammy, you have fires. That sucks. I'm so sorry. That's the worst. I don't miss that. We had fires a couple years ago, not here specifically, but so close that like it was like they wouldn't let us outside.
Yeah,
Remember that when we were out there like playing a video game or something on the projector screen,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like 10 o'clock at night, but everything was like hazy and we couldn't breathe. And then I texted Barb and she's like, yeah, you're not supposed to be outside right now. There's a severe air quality thing because of the fires. We also had fires when we were in California. We saw that one in Burbank, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So that was weird.
California's always on fire.
Yeah.
The weird thing to me is that Eastern Washington is also always on fire.
Yeah.
Like, that's where it came from. You
Yep.
get across the mountain range and it's like a desert over there.
Yep.
And it's just on fire all the time.
Yep.
Because they actually don't get the 7 months of rain that we get.
Right.
It's not raining in May over in Spokane or whatever.
Yeah, I'll never understand the Pacific Northwest right here and how we end up with so much rain. I will never get it. I'm sure that people have explained that ad nauseum on the interwebs. I've never bothered looking it up. I just don't logically understand it. Bulbs have a rot problem. I have to put gravel under them for drainage. Well, that's an idea. I'm gonna go with Jody though. You make things, not grow things. Yeah. That's it. That's it.
If I can't put a plant in the ground and have it grow without me doing extra steps, like I'm not digging a French drain and giving it gravel and no
Why are you
here's
talking
your
about
dirt.
French drains?
gravel.
We still have to do that.
Yeah, we.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's not for planting.
No.
It's for draining the driveway.
Yes.
It's different.
Yes. Sugartown Discord, welcome. Welcome to Discord. You're going to learn Discord in a place where most of us are learning Discord, really.
You want to use it properly.
So I don't know that we're really establishing a proper way to use it. We're sort of just commenting wherever in the hell we feel like it and just maintaining threads and talking to peoples. And we do have proper recipe things in there to put in recipes and do the things. I haven't fully blown any of those out yet. I need time. But being too busy is not an excuse
It's
for
not
anything.
an excuse at all. Just make more time. What is your problem with your recipes? I love that you're also talking about recipes in
I
reference
know.
to that. Discord recipes, I haven't had time. Being busy is not an excuse
Being busy is not an
for
excuse,
not
guys.
posting recipes.
Mm-mm. It's not an excuse. This is in response to a commenter that kind of attacked the shit out of my videos yesterday in weird ways.
Feel sorry for Jack.
And so I feel sorry for Jack too. So I engaged, but like some of the comments that she put on things were like, being busy is not an excuse. It only takes her a minute, and I'm not about to try to figure out which videos have recipes and which don't. I mean, whenever there's a recipe, I literally say recipe day. So there's that. That's a good cue.
And if you're not about to do that, just move on.
I've got a playlist for the particular things that you were looking for, the lotion bars. C. Yeah, okay, so being busy is not an excuse. Weird. I tend to think that the people that say things like that are ones that are never actually busy, because I think every single one of us, literally every day, have to make decisions as to what gets done and what doesn't, because life is busy. But, more importantly, I don't actually need an excuse for whether or not I put a recipe in a video. I
That's the
don't
best
have to
part.
do it.
Being busy is not an excuse. I've made no excuses. I
Right.
didn't put a recipe in.
I didn't want to.
You don't like it? Move on.
You
Bear with me, or don't.
know, yeah, Kaylee, we do not stay in the proper channel for convos. It's just all over the place and it's awesome. It's just, you never know what you're going to get whenever you just pop into one of the channels. It's a lot of fun. So I love that. An 8th grade formal. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're about to have a high schooler. That's scary. That's so scary.
I'm scared that Ayo's getting close to going to middle school. I still have a couple of years.
There's a couple years. Yeah, it's getting there.
I was thinking about it the other day on the way to work. Like, well, I don't even know which middle school she goes to. I'm not sure where the school is.
I don't think we find out until she actually goes to middle school, because they actually, Artendale feeds into two different middle schools.
Yeah,
so
it's a ways off, but coming
Yeah.
up, I don't even know where she's going to be at school.
Right. I'm hoping she's probably going to be at Goodman, because it's just right here. Close, very close. So,
That'd be cool.
not close enough for them to walk, so I still have to take them every day. But, yeah, Curtis, exactly. Being busy is an acceptable reason why things can't get accomplished. That's the thing. And yeah, the entitlement is, the soap chef is like ridiculous. Like, I don't get it in general, right? Like, if I can't actively reach out to J.J. Abrams and be pissed off about the ending of Lost, right? What makes you think that you get to do that with anybody? Like, I get it. There are grievances, but I don't get to go talk to J.J. Abrams and be like, hey, you messed this up, fix it, make it better. Being busy is not an excuse for ruining a perfectly good series. I actually saw Bailey Sarian a couple days ago too, and I think this is why I decided to engage with this particular commenter instead of just hiding them. Because I'd seen a tweet from Bailey a couple days prior, and she was just like talking about the ending of the Grapes of Wrath book. And people are like, oh, engaging in that talk or whatever. But then a lot, well, not a lot, but enough people were saying, Bailey, why didn't you post your murder mystery makeup on Monday? Like, if you aren't going to post things or you don't want to do it anymore, just tell people so we're not let down and we're getting our hopes up and we're not let down and all this crap. And it's like, A, if you're following Bailey, you already know that she's going through some massive depression issues. So, like, shut up. 2, she didn't have to share that with you. And she did. And so, still just shut up. I'm just so tired. And she, like, kind of talked about that on her thing. She was like, yeah, I'm going through it right now and whatever. So bear with me or don't. I don't care either way. And I'm like, yes, I appreciate that a whole lot.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that was.
You post your videos under entertainment, and you're not paid to perform. You're not a monkey.
Right. Well, and that's Tammy. To Tammy's thing, that person should make their own freaking recipe. That's actually one of the comments that I gave to her. I was like, well, since you have ideas about how this all should be done right on a YouTube entertainment channel, I think you should start your own channel. I look forward to seeing what you present to the world.
I don't think you even shared that bit, right? Where she said, do it right or don't do it at all.
Yeah, do it right or don't do it at all. And it's like, well, I'm doing my channel the way that I want to. And so therefore it's right.
Yeah, the way I've done it is absolutely right for my channel.
Because it's what I want to do.
You don't like it, go make your own channel.
It's just a lot.
It's super easy.
Yeah, it is.
People just flow in.
You'll
be wildly successful.
It's the easiest thing ever, gaining subscribers and an audience and, continuing to post and do the things and the editing and all. It's easy, right? Every single one of you that also have channels. It's easy. It's not, Yeah.
People who have channels understand that.
It's a lot, exactly.
People who don't have channels think that you should just cater to their every whim.
Yeah, seriously, Curtis. That's life is all about a lot of, managing your own expectations, really. And so there's that.
Caribbean fire herbs. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, that does sound like fun.
I feel like we could be making some jerk chicken with some things they produce.
Yeah, I know. Thank you very much for the message too. That's very nice. Caribbean Fire Herbs. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, Madhouse Mama. I was totally gonna post the screen caps and rant, and I will. I just as a general rule, I like to block out everybody's, names because I obviously don't want people sending harassment. I do that. I do my own little stalk. I don't send harassment, but I do my own little stalky stalk when somebody's mean. I click on their thing and I'm like, well, what are you about? And it's not somebody that was ever going to fit in the Sudser family anyway. So, it all works out. But I do want to blur it so nobody has any. You guys wouldn't do that, but also, don't need to go harass a person just because they're dicks.
Yeah, I know the name. I might go harass them. Title pirate strikes again.
Yeah. Title pirate. You struggle with video clips? I know, Bella. I've been doing the TikTok thing. Yeah, Susie. Yep. I've been thinking about how to do content for TikTok. And like theoretically it should be easy enough, right? To just pull some things from the videos that I'm already making or whatever and create like a 1 to 3 minute like cutesy little video on TikTok. The problem is the way I film this way, right? And TikTok films this way. So really, I think in order for me to do it, I need to have another camera or like my phone set up during the pour. And in all honesty, the thing that I am not paying attention to when I am pouring soap is my freaking camera. Like I'm not. It's out of the way. It's up off the whatever. I'm not touching it the entire time that I'm pouring because I've got crap on my hands and I don't want to press buttons, And so I don't know, having a camera right there, I don't know. But it's just another thing to actually have to figure out. And so it's a lot.
Could you just take your footage and crop it into portrait?
Maybe. I don't know, I've never tried it, but I've been thinking about ways to do it. And that's basically all I've only gotten as far as thinking about it because I don't really have time. It's not an excuse.
Being busy is not an excuse.
That's not an excuse.
That's thinking about it is as far as I've gotten with lots and lots of things.
Work harder, do better, move faster.
Just add hours to the day. You
Add
can do
more
that.
hours to the day.
You're not limited to 24.
Right.
It doesn't have to be that way. You're just being lazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yep. Yeah, it's it's all well, I think it's this time of the year too. That's just people start ramping up with their grievances, So it's all a weird thing. Francesco, soap maker from upstate New York, originally from New York City, been making soap for 10 years. Music therapist, classical guitarist, performer, and director of therapeutic activities department. Holy shit, you're busy.
Very relaxing.
And busy. And so I bet you're probably not super relaxed. Yeah, but
how does that work out when like what you do is relaxing to everyone else, but you're the one doing the work?
And you're doing a lot of it.
You come out of like 20 hours of doing relaxing things that just stress you out. What do you do to relax?
Yeah, I think it's probably what we all experience making soaps and stuff too, because like that's part of like the whole self-care thing or whatever. And every time I post things on social media talking about self-care and shit, I'm like, oh, this is imposter syndrome. This is actually what imposter syndrome is. Because I don't have time to do that. I just made all of your self-care products. I'm stressed.
I'm taking care of you.
Right.
And now I'm fried.
And so, yeah, it's a lot. Like, we're making the things to let other people, be whatever. Yeah. How's it going, Chris? Z has you pinned down, purring on your chest. I love that. I woke up this morning and finally got out of bed actually at like 4:30 or 5 because Gizmo was right here on my throat. And I'm like, that's just a little too far, ma'am. It's too. So I got up, but she was perfectly content, just hanging out on my throat.
Yeah. So you got up about 4:30 or 5. I think the next 2.5 hours is when she was torturing me because you weren't in bed anymore. She couldn't be messing with you.
Yeah, so she's all screwing with you. Like, hi.
I spent a couple of hours trying to sleep with the cat hole in my face.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, for what Bella just said, Sugartown, record it, don't post it. You don't have to post it. Just start filming things and see, like, get the hang of it. Look at the footage. See, I mean, you haven't lost anything by just filming, Then run it back. See if you like it, what you want to change with it and stuff.
Yeah, and it's definitely a way to get through shyness and embarrassment. I mean, no one sees it but you. It's
Yeah.
your footage.
100%.
But set it up, record it, do your thing, and then you can watch it back and go, hey, I like that, I don't like that. This is worthy of publishing. Maybe I'll redo it. Maybe I don't want to do this at all.
Right.
But, take that first step that you're the only one who can witness.
Right, exactly. You're the only one that sees it if you record it. So that's fine. It's one of the reasons why when we start doing soap making live days, which will be coming soon, actually, I know I've been saying that, but we're going to do it. I'm actually finally caught up and the website's coming back online, all the things. So I can devote that time to it. But for the first couple, one of the reasons why I was dragging my feet on it so much is because I planned on doing the, all day soaping things on Twitch. But the thing about Twitch is you can't really test it, right? Like with YouTube, there's a private option, as you guys have seen. Sometimes that goes awry too when you're testing your
Sometimes
settings.
private is not private, but it's supposed to be.
Sometimes you click wrong button. But you can test your setup and stuff on YouTube private, in a private mode. And so nobody sees that unless you want them to. And so for the first couple, I think I'm going to do that on YouTube. And, because Twitch, you can't do it. You just press button and you're live. Scary.
Twitch, I've noticed, maybe it's just my account and I have no followers or anything, but you do that, you go live, like to test things or whatever, and then it's gone. It's not recorded. You can't find it later.
Interesting. Yeah, I wonder where that is. See, I don't know enough about Twitch recordings or any of it, which is weird because I spend so much time on Twitch, but I've never actually bothered, I guess, asking people about it. You know what I mean?
I've got to go regulate a Minecraft dog.
All right. Oh, it's the trifecta of lunar activity tonight? Great. Love that for us all. Everybody go charge your crystals or, grab your talismans or say your prayers. I mean, whatever you need to do to cleanse some negative stuff, because I'm not looking forward to that. Yep. Oh, we like making egg rolls too. I like that Francesco has a likes making soap as a therapeutic thing. That's good. I love it. Yeah, Madhouse Mama. We're going. Website's coming back online. I'm so freaking excited for it. It will be good. It's definitely about time. But one of the reasons I think I said this in the last live, actually, or in one of the videos recently, that I was kind of dragging my feet is because I needed a new space to be in. So my, home address isn't on the website and, the interwebs and stuff. And so that's been, found and taken care of. And so that's very exciting. We also have a new space. So I love that. Yeah, do your sage smudging, all the things. Yes. Oh, God. Is there a blood moon? Is that part of the thing that's going on? Oh, no. It's all a thing. Oh, good. Somebody answered Skylight at Dusk's question. Good. Palm shortening and the regular palm oil. Yeah, the palm shortening is really a cool product that has been created that apparently you don't have to melt down the entire bucket to incorporate it into your soap recipes because the stearic doesn't separate from it. So that's cool. I like that. Madhouse Mama, I don't know if we'll do a full retail shop. I don't really want to do retail hours again. Classes for sure. Birthday parties and events and ladies' nights and all that stuff as well. But full retail again, I don't want to do it. I'm not interested in that life again. And I'm already super, busy.
Not an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
You're talking about your new space.
Yeah. Not an excuse. Be less busy. Do better. We already went through this. A blood flower full eclipse moon. Oh my God.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what most of that means.
No. Figured out how to show you my baby on Discord. Cool. Are we posting pics? Is this like a fur baby? Should we have a fur baby channel that we can post pictures of fur babies? I don't think we do. I don't think that's been a request yet. I mean, I put up whatever in the hell they want. Like, you want this channel and this channel. Like, this is the cool thing about having the OG Sudsers building the the Discord,
Right.
they decide where it goes, which is awesome because that's been the whole freaking channel is they decide where it goes. I mean, within reason, obviously. You don't get a recipe day 365 days a year. I don't have time for that. Not an excuse.
How's that recipe section going in Discord?
So good. I have like 1 or 3 of them up. Shut up.
You should just post links to your YouTube videos for recipe days in the Discord recipe section. That would fill it out. Have a lot of posts, a lot of recipes. When you get there, you still got to go back to you to get them.
We could do that. A human baby. Oh, that's cool too. Baby. A baby. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a channel set up for that either, but yeah.
That's very interesting.
Show us a picture of cute baby around, surrounded with all the cute soaps. We've got all of the pictures and all of the things. Oh, speaking of pictures, Soap Chef was the one who sent me that freaking shirt yesterday, guys. That was awesome. That's not my server.
Where have you ended up?
It was on somebody else's. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Soap Chef was the one that sent me that shirt that I posted in the Discord. And actually, for you guys who aren't in the Discord, I'm going to go get the shirt. And you guys can check it out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So that'll be fun. Yes.
Blood moon eclipse and Mercury in retrograde at the same time. I feel like maybe I'll just take the day off. Yeah, no, that sounds absolutely lunar terrible. There's so much I've missed. Where can we find the Discord link? Up a little bit earlier in the comments, Mrs. Serpent Clay has posted the Discord link, I believe. I love seeing all of this, fur babies. Yes, fur babies. And then they comment, no human baby. Yes, fur baby. I don't know if she's actually managed to pull the picture up yet, but there is a lot popping off with Discord notifications. I'm also a member, though. I've never actually posted, maybe. Just after Friday the 13th. But who was worried about being mad about the shirt? I don't recall that. They're only 45 minutes late for a reservation. They understand you're busy. They'll hold that table for you. It's no big deal at all. It's absolutely the entitlement that I witness her experience. How people are just constantly expecting even more than what they're already given for nothing, and complaining when it doesn't exactly align to their expectations, when they've contributed nothing as far as I can tell. 10-minute 14 minutes and missed the Discord link. Oh, Soap Chef was worried about the shirt. I don't quite understand why you'd be worried about that. Aldrin Hill would probably add. Well, Mrs. Superclay said she was going to add the Discord link to the description of the video once it's done. So if you're not able to scroll up and get it, it'll be there once it finishes uploading. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still probably in the last thing that I.
Yeah, she said she
there's
came
another
in.
invite.
Came in at 14 minutes, so she can't scroll up far enough. Essentially.
Yeah, I just put it back in the thing there, so you guys can. Because that was the last thing that I copied. But yeah, check out. And then the back. Oh, what did I already get on it? Jesus Christ. The hell?
What is it?
I think it's wiped something on it. I can't have anything nice in the world, you guys.
It's probably A1 walking by with her popcorn fingers.
Ew, I bet it was. You got popcorn
That's
oil
movie
on
theater
it.
butter right there.
Well, I mean, the good news is I make soap, so I can get that out. It's no problem. But yeah,
No
Soap
problem
Chef
at all.
made a shirt. That was cute. And everybody in the Discord was like, oh yeah, we need merch. And I quite like that idea. That's a nice prototype for sure.
Absolutely.
And weirdly, it matches my pants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. Don't ask.
Someone died.
Someone definitely fell out.
Yay. No, Soap Chef, I wouldn't be upset about that at all. That was very nice of you. Thank you very much. That was very, very cool. I liked it. That was very cool. I was so excited. I opened up the mail while we were waiting
Yeah,
for.
you were very excited.
I was. I was super stoked. Like, look what I got. Where did this come from? It was very exciting. I was opening up the mail while I was waiting for Mr. Soap and Clay to load some stuff up to go put a stop sign up back up in the community. Because that's what we do around here. We're very helpful beings. And I opened the mail.
People won't stop running over stop signs, so it's a regular occurrence.
Yeah. Well, like all the signs right now in the neighborhood are like falling because they were all sort of put in at the same time.
Yeah, they've
And they're
reached
all
their end of life.
Yeah, and so they're all rotting away at the exact same time. But this particular one, there was a tire track, so someone hit it in the middle of the night. Yay!
This is actually the second time there's been tire tracks leading to the stop signs.
It's great.
It's what happens when you're in a private community.
Everybody's losing their minds.
It's no law enforcement, so
Yeah.
there's people just driving around the neighborhood drunk, I think.
And I think it's time to. Yeah, Kaylee just said, "Was that a thunk?" I think we heard that.
It
Yeah.
was, yeah. I
It's,
think someone might have fallen off the bed or something.
it's
They might be wrestling.
something going on. Maybe scouts practicing gymnastics. I have no idea.
It's a pretty big bang to hear it down here.
Yeah, it was a big bang. Are they going to be available to order? Yeah, I love that. I'm going to have to get with Mr. Webman to properly design some shirts and get with his guy because he has a guy. I don't know if he has a guy anymore. I have a guy. Well, a gal, I guess, in Tacoma. So yeah, it's just one of those like time things. But yeah, merchandise. I super love the idea. It's like I'm always wearing the Petty University merch right now. It's like my favorite merch that I ever picked up from a creator ever. And she's been announcing for the past few weeks, Swoop has been announcing for the past few weeks that she is doing a year two, a sophomore collection of her Petty University merch. And so I'm so excited.
I'm certain you are, yeah.
Yeah.
You do like those.
Yeah, long sleeve I think would be a great idea for us soap makers. Be a nice idea to have some long sleeve, like jumper type options, for sure. Yeah, Susie knows. There's no screams. It's fine.
We get a lot of blood-curdling screams when they're just fighting over Roblox and no one's injured at all.
Yeah.
That was a Roblox disturbance earlier, by the way, not a Minecraft.
Oh, they went back to Roblox.
Yeah.
Great. Love that for us. I took away their iPads at the beginning of last week, and basically they just have today to play, on the Xboxes or whatever, and I'm not giving them their iPads back. And so they've taken advantage of that today, and I think they got up at like 9 and have done nothing but play video games all day long.
Yeah.
Ew, I don't even know if they brush their teeth. Ew. Gross.
I know they've taken breaks to eat popsicles.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone wants a popsicle when it's 50 degrees and raining.
They love popsicles. They were so excited to see them back in the stores. Because we get those big popsicle bags, You know what I'm talking about? The cheapo popsicles, the ones that we all know and love. And so they were back in the stores last week, and they were super excited and bought 4 bags. I'm like, great, where do we put it?
In your giant freezer.
Freezer's not
that's
that
where you put
big.
it.
It's fine so far. Until we have to start using it specifically for actual kitchen.
That's coming out.
It is coming up. We have 2 fridges right now, like proper, like regular fridges, because we have our old fridge that's in our old kitchen, and then we had to start buying our appliances. So we have our new fridge too, which is just used for popsicle storage right now. Yeah, Freezy Pops, exactly. Yeah, the ones in the netting, the bags, they're cool. Oh yeah, Madhouse Mama, the Soap and Clay Kill It #2 does that too. It's ridiculous. I have a friend on Twitch who needs a new jump scare sound to actually frighten her, because that's one of the things that you do on Twitch. You can do that and just scare the creator, and it's funny for you. I do it a lot because it is funny. But she needs a new jump scare sound because we've abused it, and so she's used to it now. And I'm like, I'm telling you, just Let me record a clip of Scout randomly screaming. It'll terrify you every time. Scary. Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest problem is when you get accustomed to it. When it's just,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
You
she's
just get
screaming
used to it.
again.
It's like, oh, okay, what else is new?
I occasionally stop and listen a little closer and go, yeah,
Just
no,
a,
no, I don't think she's injured.
yeah, is
She's
it a
still
real scream?
just screaming.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. The rolling up of the sleeves is always a fun time too.
Popsicle soap. Why not?
Have to include something about being busy. Being busy is an excuse. That's a great idea, Emerance. We need some merch that says something like that. Then hashtag
I'm sorry, Jack.
I'm sorry, Jack, or Karen, or more chill, something. I don't know. Yeah, this is why I need a professional to actually design my shirts, because what Soap Chef did was great. I wouldn't have even thought about any of that. I'm bad at these things. Like something catchy and fun on a shirt. I don't know.
Just
Popsicle
whatever you
soap could
say
be
that's
fun.
catchy and
There'd
fun.
be lots of sugar in that, right? So that'd be a nice bubble. I've never actually made a popsicle soap. That's a good idea. I like that, Jody. Do that.
Freezy
Yeah.
pop soap. That'll be amazing.
Yeah. Here's what I did. I poured all this stuff in there. Oh, I feel like there was a question about lie. Oh, yeah, Karen can't sit with us. And on Wednesdays we wear pink.
Gotta find my pink shirt.
So that's what it was. So I want to try something with you guys. Because, well, a couple reasons, really. The biggest reason is, hello, welcome
What are you
back. What do
doing?
you need?
What's that?
Can we see if can my mom?
Not in
No,
this
not
house.
right now. We're on here, and so I need to be able to like keep track of you, and so I can keep track of you when you're in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're done with the live, can we?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we can do
wait.
that. It's almost 5. My alarm's gonna go off any second. Baby. So,
Live for the spoon.
no.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. Why? Because you guys want to go play with this trend? Cool. I want to test some stuff with my Sudsers.
You should ask you his son who sent you the shirt.
Oh, I know. It was Soap Chef. Yeah.
Can I go?
She fessed up to it. She said in a comment on her community tab. Also, to that, Soap Chef's going to be doing a live next
You should
2 weeks, right?
You should probably show your viewers the shirt.
I just did,
She
babe.
did, love.
Yeah, I did that thing.
You're about 2 minutes behind.
You are. You're on a delay.
What?
You're on a delay.
What?
Oh, we're on a delay. So now there's a double delay.
Yeah, so Soap Chef will be doing a live on the 27th, I think, either the 26th or 27th before she goes on vacay. So, yep, that's where she told me that she sent me the shirt. I think she said something on Discord too. I was just scrolling through it and it looked like she said something there too. But I haven't had an opportunity to catch up. So I don't know.
It's cool. Well, that you sent your shirt.
Yeah, wasn't that cool?
Yes.
How excited was I yesterday?
Really excited.
Was I mad? Was I mad that I got a shirt?
Yeah.
I was super mad.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you lying?
Thank you for the shirt.
Yes. Being busy is an excuse. Yes, I like that. Exactly. Exactly. It's a whole excuse.
Why don't they just call you Shantine?
Because some of them do and some of them don't.
I mean,
What's got
your
anyone?
name is Shantine.
Oh, don't fall down.
Your name is Shantine.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to head back upstairs?
Yeah.
I gotta do a thing. Bye, babies. We're gonna do a thing with you guys, and here's the reason why we want to do the thing. A goofy kid. So, in the next very soon, I mentioned this on the Discord and asked you guys what questions you would like me to ask. But in the next very soon, I will be doing a collaboration with a trademark attorney who is awesome. I actually found her through the LawTube stuff because of the Johnny Depp stuff, and she's on some panels during the trials, but she's a trademark attorney. And I thought because the last live we had some questions coming up about trademarks and all the jazz, and we haven't really touched on that a whole lot on the channel. I thought it'd be a good idea to bring an actual expert in to do this. And I love her because she like graduated law school like 2019 and basically immediately started like her own business and did her own thing, which is cool, her own law firm. And she does nationwide trademark stuff. And I thought it'd be cool to bring her on. But when I was talking to her about it, she said yes, and then she asked if we were going to be doing it live or pre-filming. Now, normally I pre-film things, and she wants to do it live and stream it to both of our channels.
Double live.
And so it's a double live. And I've never done that before. And also I'm going to get a couple things out of her. So so we're going to be talking about trademarks in general, what you need, what you can do, self-trademarking, you know, what you get when you hire a service, all of the jazz, or an attorney to do it. As well as I'm going to have her go through Lush's patents and trademarks and copyrights and what they all mean. And so to do that, especially in a live environment, I'm going to need to be able to actually have a different scene set up that you guys are seeing literally live so I can interact with the interwebs. And does that make sense? And so I'm using you guys as my test ground for that. So you guys are like my sandbox for that, really. And we're going to look at a video that one of the Sudsers sent me on Instagram. And the comment that she sent me in the DMs was, you would have a field day with this video. Granted, they sent it like 4 months ago and I just saw it. So it's like a 4-month-old video, but it's reasonably viral in its own right. And it's from a prepper that made soap. The actual YouTube channel is a prepper channel. And so I was like, well, I think that could be fun. Like, let's do that.
You actually can have a field day with it, yes.
Yeah. And so we might be able to have like, you know, good time with something like that. Let me see.
Well, what are those buttons?
It's how you time people out and block people and stuff.
Oh, cool.
But Kaylee was just asking about whether or not a link went through. And so I was seeing if there was something that I had to. You lost your mod chip. Why?
That thing's gone wonky.
Well, now it's been fixed. I don't know why you lost your mod chip, but now it's back.
Now you can post a link.
So now you can post links. Yes.
Don't post something bad and lose your mod chip.
Yeah, Curtis, the collab with Mr. Webman about the beginnings of building websites. Yes. We actually talked about that last week or the week before because he had a veritable tub load of Sudsers contacting him, asking him for assistance with building their websites and stuff. And so he wanted to provide a secondary sort of resource for all of that. So if you guys are like DIY build your own, the things that you need to do, those sort of things, and like put together a course. So we'll be doing that as well. Oh, look at that. Kaylee's got her wrench again. Oh, nar. Oh, nar. It's dangerous. Yeah. Yes, Karen. All the Karens can sit with you. Karen is a character in Mean Girls. So this is what we were quoting. Wednesdays we wear pink. So
it's all right if your name's Karen, as long as you're not a Karen. But I don't know that I'd want to share a table with Karens that aren't.
it's always a shitty thing because it's like every once in a while that name changes, right? It used to be like Becky or something, and
Wasn't it Janet at some point?
or Janice or something. And so like for all the people who are literally named those names, it's like, well, what the hell? I'm not a dick. Stop.
Yeah. I'm Karen, but I'm not a Karen.
It's super not
Prove it.
fun. Yeah.
I don't just assume that anyone named Karen is terrible.
Emerance isn't a mod either. What the hell? Where did my moderators go? All right, now that's been fixed. You're a mod
things
again.
Reset?
Southern Magnolia, your mod is gone too? What is happening? Oh
This is
no.
an influx. Wait, I can't screw around either.
Oh, I'm not allowed to mess with anything either. This is not fun. There you go. Mod status renewed. Angela, Discord community. I think I still have it. That's the last thing that I copied and pasted. So there you go. There's the Discord. So anyway, point is, we're going to do a thing. Jody, mods are the little wrenches that you see in chat now, because apparently we weren't seeing them before.
Because no one was modded.
Because no one was modded anymore. Moderators, they can control the flow of the chat and answer questions, post links, do that sort of thing. They can also time out or remove, commenters that are, less than savory to keep the space safe. Well, I don't know that we're ever going to actually deal with any of this because, I always have subscribers only mode on, and you have to be here for at least an hour. You have to be a subscriber for at least an hour before you can comment. And so if somebody wanted to pop in and just be mean, you'd have to literally wait an hour before you can do it. And most people aren't going to do it.
I wouldn't put it past some people to do that.
Oh, yeah, totally. That could happen.
Subscribe at the beginning of a live and just wait it out.
Yeah.
So they can come in and start talking shit.
Exactly. Yeah, totally, Chris. Yeah, when you finally see Mean Girls, you get a lot of things that exist on the internet. Yeah. It's like I have ESPN or something.
So fetch.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. Yeah, I love Mean Girls. It's great. Yes, everybody's hall monitors. But anyway, point is, we're going to do a thing with the lawyer, and so I want to test this out, and we're going to test it out by watching a soap video that one of you think I would have some comments on. And so
turns out that's an accurate assessment. Yes.
Because we're gonna do a prepper video, and I watched the first couple minutes of this and went, oh no, I actually want to react to this live. Because the way that it was starting, I'm like, oh, it's gonna get bad. And so, it might get bad. So Kaylee, I've never done a Mean Girls line. That would be fun. For sure.
What would the fetch bar look like?
Clear
and boring, because you're not gonna
stop trying to make fetch happen. It would be fun to figure that out. Yeah. So if we click over to this,
ready to go.
I think I'm ready to go, but I'm going to need to actually interact with, be nice if it would be on the right one there.
That would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? So first up, the actual video is not here entitled, so that's annoying. So there it is. So it's how to make soap from scratch, and the channel name is City Prepping. And so it's a prepper thing, which I find to be pretty fun and funny. And so, yes. One of the issues is, unfortunately, though, we didn't figure out how to actually listen to this while you guys can hear it. We did test that, and we know that you guys can hear it, and it shouldn't be offensive, but we didn't quite figure out how to do it. And we just have the one set of headphones that it was working on. So we're going to have to kind of share.
We figured out.
That's what we figured out.
One up, I hold the other.
We ultimately figured out that we are scuffed streamers, and we are going to share a headset like this.
We figured out it didn't work the way we needed about 10 minutes before it was time to go live, so we didn't have time to fix things.
To react.
So we're both going to hold up and listen to one set of headphones like we're 1990s on a Walkman.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good time. Like, we even, tried to, because I'm always wearing little headphones, right? But we didn't have a thing to turn it into USB, the dongle. We couldn't even do that. So we're doing this. It's gonna be fun. Happy Brush thinks that they've seen this video. Okay, I'm looking forward to it, because like I said, I watched the first couple minutes and I went, well, okay, let's see where we go from here. So let's watch this thing and see what we got, really, and see if it's working. Good. for us.
Once you've made a batch of
You're
your own
amazing.
soap,
I don't hear
you
anything.
may
though.
never use store-bought soap
same.
again.
Why weren't we hearing anything?
I don't know.
What? Did they not hear it? Well, now I have to check.
We'll play it. Oh, it is playing.
It was playing.
Why was it muted?
They were just playing. It was just playing for them, no problem. Why wasn't it playing for us?
I don't know.
An earblood splitter. That would be a great idea. Oh God, I just actually read the title. What is happening? We can hear it. Okay, but what was happening? What was happening? I'm glad you could hear it, but we can't hear it on the headphones, which is annoying. Does it have a closed caption? Oh, that's the wrong one entirely. I have too many things going on. Just
Yeah, you
this
got to go
one.
back to your internet
Yeah.
to there.
But,
Yeah, there's no audio popping through here.
well,
Oh, it's not playing.
it's not playing. But when
Soap
we
making
do
is
play it,
incredibly easy. It's an excellent skill to have after a disaster,
Yeah, so you
if
should
you're
be able to hear that.
homesteading, or just
Because it's showing on the meter there.
yeah, exactly. All right, that's fine. They can hear it. We cannot. So I don't even need to have this on. But it does have subtitles, so we'll be fine.
We'll just read it.
Yeah, we know how to read. We're great readers. I am excellent reader.
Did I read that right? Did I read that correctly?
Did I read that right? Yes, you did, sir.
Mr. Rottenborn, you are the best reader.
Mr. Rottenborn wins the reading. All right, so this. Everything sounds good. Go to one place at the same time. So Amaranth, the thing is, we did test this because we have multiple audio things coming in, and so we had none problems hearing it before, and so now it may just be an issue with something that we did hear, and it needed to be flicked over after we were playing with those.
But it's on. It's showing you sound output.
Yeah, I don't
as
know.
That headset. And this one's
Regardless,
unplugged.
they can hear it, so we can just do that and read. So that works.
want to pick up a highly addictive hobby. One large
wanna
batch
pick up a
can
highly
provide
addictive
you,
hobby.
your friends, neighbors, and your
I bet a
friends
lot of people
all
can
the
attest
soap
to
you
that.
could need for months and months.
It is highly
In this
addictive.
video, I'll make a simple batch of fragrance.
This is why I threw
Oh, yeah,
America's Go to
ads,
Healthy Food in the
ads.
trash. Because lettuce
Really
alone
get
will
that
never
ad
make you
thing.
lose
Handheld
weight. This recent
flamethrower.
So
What was
using
that?
oil and
I love
sodium
it.
hydroxide, commonly known as
All right,
lye.
so lye,
Because
yes,
there's some
lie's good.
chemistry here to
Yes,
get it right.
have that.
I have done all the calculations for you. Lye is
130
highly corrosive
degrees,
in its
huh?
pure state
Yeah.
and can cause chemical burns. So you will want
Yes,
to wear
good.
hand
I'm
and eye
glad that they're
protection
doing
and even a mask.
the
I will take you step by
prep
step
work of
through what
safety
you
first.
need,
Yep.
the recipe and method, an example of a usable
What is
failure,
that?
What's
and
going
then
on
a
there?
bit of the
What went
history
wrong
of
there?
soap, fats, lye.
That's-
By
that
the end of this
usable
video,
failure.
you'll have a batch
looked
that
like
works
a
that you
chemical
can
burn
play
waiting to
around with
happen.
and tweak however you want.
Wow, what
Let's rediscover
happened?
the soap making process for
Oh
ourselves.
no.
Download the Start Preparing Survival Guide to help you
Start
prepare
preparing
for
survival
any
guide.
disaster.
Cool. We should
download
the
that.
description
See
and
what else
comment
it's
section
about.
below.
Yeah.
Or visit
I need some
cityprepping.com
prepping
/get-started
Totally.
for a free
Oh,
guide
it's
to
on
help you
website,
get started
cityprepping.com.
on your journey.
We'll have to
to
go check it
preparedness.
out. I like it. Yeah.
What are we prepping for?
For this recipe,
All
you'll
right, so
need
we're doing 8 ounces of lard.
ounces of
Okay,
Crisco.
8 ounces of
Here
Crisco.
I'm using what is called
okay.
new Crisco in that it has palm
All
oil
right.
in it. Old
The new
Crisco doesn't
Crisco.
have
Yep,
that
yep.
ingredient.
That's good that he
8
actually
ounces of
said
olive
that.
oil,
8
and
ounces of olive
coconut
oil.
oil.
Sure,
I'm
fine.
using
Love
1
that.
tablespoon matcha powder, hoping for light.
Is that
green
all he's
tint.
doing?
This initially made
8,
my soap a
16,
dark
24
brown,
ounces?
but after curing, it took on a more green tinge. For fragrance oil,
I think it's went through everything. And also matcha tea powder.
Yeah, what was that usable failure thing? That soap looked weird.
It looked
Like-
like 2 layers, like a layer of usable soap and a layer of some sort of chemically reactive goo.
I've never seen a soap do that before.
Flan. It did look like a flan.
It did. It totally looked like
Yeah.
flan. It did.
But
Oh
I
my
like
god.
Flan. That makes me want some now.
That was weird. But what did they say? They said lard, Crisco, and olive oil. 8 ounces of each, 8, 16, so 24 ounces. We're doing a 24-ounce batch.
Wasn't there also some coconut oil?
Was there coconut
I
oil?
think so. Yeah.
Let's see. Yep, 8 ounces. Okay, so 32 ounces in general. Okay, cool. And a tablespoon of matcha powder. All right, fine.
Why not?
That's fine.
I just had it lying about,
This
so I popped
initially
it in
made
there.
Why
my
not?
All
dark
Why
brown,
not? Do the
but after
thing. That's
curing, it
great.
took
I
on
love
a
that
more
for
green
us.
tinge. For fragrance oils,
So
I use 1 total ounce
now
of a
we
combination
have
of tea tree
tea tree oil, eucalyptus oil,
and
1 ounce
just a little
total
citronella
of
oil.
that.
You can
Fine,
use whatever
cool. Love
oils
that
you
for
like.
us.
Just keep it to 1 ounce for
Yup.
this recipe.
So
Sodium
in a
hydroxide
32-ounce
food
batch,
grade,
4.54 ounces of
You could
sodium
use
hydroxide.
100%
Okay.
dry drain cleaner.
So that's
Many
going to
soap makers
be,
use
with
just
32
that.
ounces of
I use
oil,
food grade sodium hydroxide.
like a
The
3 to
only
5%
difference
super
between
fat.
the two is
That's
that food
fine.
grade
Good, I
is
love that.
tested to make sure it is free of other chemicals or contaminants before you can call it food grade. Even though you would never really want
What's
to eat
gone
this
wrong?
stuff.
Are you using a
Drain cleaner
Pyrex
doesn't
for
have
your
to
lye,
be-
no,
sir?
do not use glass.
It's probably
What are you
99% the
doing?
same, but it isn't guaranteed.
Everyone
The
knows
difference
that's
is perhaps
terrible.
minor to non-existent, but I like to know exactly what I'm
Yeah,
using.
this
so I
is
use
true.
food
You don't
grade.
necessarily need to.
Distilled
You
vinegar.
can just use.
This isn't for your soap.
Okay, yep,
It's
vinegar.
For you.
It's not for your soap.
If you get
It's for
lye
you.
dust
If you
on
get
your skin,
what?
it
No,
will
what?
burn.
No.
Pouring
What?
distilled vinegar
No.
on the spot will
What?
neutralize the burn.
No.
Have a
What?
bottle
I have to
holding
pause the
teaspoon.
thing.
You should.
What are we
yeah.
talking about here? What are we talking about here?
What
What
we-
are we talking?
What we're talking about is do not put vinegar on a lye burn unless you want to accelerate the burning. It will neutralize it eventually by raising the temperature exponentially. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's a
for people
no.
who haven't been around for things, first and foremost, to the Pyrex question, I have actually gotten shit in my life, and the glass burp has been on because I do use Pyrex to make my soap in.
Because it's great for doing so.
I don't, because you have your oils and then you have your diluted lye solution that's been cooled down, and there's literally no problem with it because science. Fine. That said, even though there is a very, very small chance that your Pyrex is going to blow up if you have your cold water and then you put your lye in it and it heats up real quick, very, very small chance it's going to happen. Also, think how quickly things warm up in the microwave. Same, kind of concept there. I have never actually mixed lye in a Pyrex. Like, I've never put the water and then the lye in a like that. And preppers are supposed to be overly cautious, though, right? Like, aren't they overly cautious?
Yeah, absolutely. And you have to assume if you're a prepper and you're just wandering around in the, fallout wasteland desert, you're probably going to find a plastic container before you find an intact glass container.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're prepping, you should be practicing in the things you're actually going to be able to come across.
Yeah. So that's interesting. I don't know that. That's a choice. That's not something that I've ever done. I know a lot of people have done it, but I personally have never made the actual lye solution in Pyrex. Now, I have transferred my cool lye solution to a Pyrex so I can reuse my carafes to make more batches of lye water, but that's a thing. So there's first and foremost. Second, Kelsey, I think it was Kelsey that said earlier. Was it Kelsey? Oh, yeah, it was Kelsey. Hope he doesn't use 1 ounce of cinnamon essential oil. Yeah, that too. That too. That's a problem for sure.
Cinnamon can be tingly.
Yeah, cinnamon's bad, or a black pepper essential
Someone said
oil.
black pepper,
Yep.
Is there black pepper essential oil?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it's burny as shit.
What do you use
Like,
that
not
for?
like Sanders.
Spelled correctly, then.
With good blends, I actually, in my Tyler Durden soap, Kaylee talking about Fight Club, I do have black pepper in it, but it's like, I don't know, like 5% of the entire blend.
It's black pepper essential oil.
And it's burny
I
if you
guess-
use it
yeah,
too much.
I didn't even realize you could press oil out of that.
Yeah.
That could be fun for smoking meat.
Well, yeah, actually, but you don't use essential oil. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. I guess you could.
I mean, that's just like a more
Right.
concentrated and potent version of black pepper, right?
Yeah,
Instead of
why not?
putting the pepper on, it all falls off on the grill anyway.
It's true. Yeah, Kaylee's saw Fight Club for the first time this January, and the lysine. Yeah, that. Like Liburns, like they're bad. And
Oh, that big old lye boil, yeah.
so let's talk about the freaking vinegar. on your lye. Okay, so again, in case you don't know, vinegar does neutralize lye. It does, for sure. But it does so by heating it up and burning it off as quickly as possible. So if you have lye on your skin, literally follow the directions on the side of all labels. Really follow those things. And with lye, it says rinse thoroughly with water and rinse and rinse and rinse. You want to rinse everything. Do not put vinegar on a lye burn. It is not a good time. I had a thing with that. Don't do it. That's a terrible idea. To wipe down your counters and your, accoutrement, all of your utensils and stuff. Yeah, totally. Use vinegar to neutralize the lye. But that's not good. Don't do that. Vinegar on the lye dust on your body, it will neutralize a burn.
Yeah, but you don't need to neutralize it that quickly. Because what you're going to do is cause a worse burn in a shorter amount of time. Just rinse it off.
Exactly. Tyler's like, this vinegar will make the burning stop. No, it won't. No.
It makes it much worse.
It makes it hurt more.
It burns for a less period of time, but it burns so much more.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's wild. Yes. Lye was water and battery acid is vinegar. To never ever use vinegar on lye ever. Yeah, exactly. It makes it burn a lot more.
Yeah.
So that's wild.
Yeah.
Hi, Lori. Welcome to the party. We are playing with some new scenes and stuff because we're going to be doing a live interview with an attorney about trademark law. We're going to be going through like the lush patents and stuff like that too. And so I want to make sure that I know how to use these things. So far, it's working out interestingly. But we are also reviewing a video that somebody sent me thinking that it would be a fun thing for us to review. It's a soap making video from a prepper. And so far, it's been fun.
He's less than 3 minutes in and he's already getting all sorts of things terribly wrong.
So far, it's been fun. So let's see what else we have going on here. Okay, don't use vinegar on the lye burns, though, seriously. Okay?
Unless you want to be burned more.
This is not good information. Please don't do that.
An emergency. 12.16 ounces of water.
All right, so
Distilled
12
is
ounces of water and
preferable. You'll also
4.52
need
ounces
one
of lye.
saucepan
That's
to warm the
about a
oils, a mixing
35%
bowl,
lye
and an immersion blender or whisk.
solution.
I recommend
And
an
again,
immersion
probably
blender
about a
because the
5%
results
super
will be
fat.
better.
So that's good.
I also use a temperature
Yes.
gauge and a scale. to
Okay,
weigh
that's
all
awesome.
ingredients.
Definitely use
Your
a
ratios and
scale.
temperatures
Yep, for
must be
sure.
correct
Like
for
that
your
you took
soap
the
to
lye
come out
fumes
correctly.
outside, I guess.
I'll also
That's
be
fine
using
too.
an empty milk carton and some standard
You
muffin
must have a
pans.
very poorly
Boiling
Is that
soap
why
and
the
letting it
things were
shake
bad?
off.
Is that why the
With
soap
muffin
was bad?
pans, I do
You
not
poured
need
into
to
muffin
cook them.
pans?
Poured it into
They
some
take
aluminum
longer to
pans.
harden up completely.
Are those aluminum?
Getting them out of the muffin pan can
Probably
be
not
difficult.
aluminum, right?
Spritzing the
Like
pan would
they're
actually cook a lot.
I don't know what they are. But I do know that what he showed a little bit earlier in the video was some sort of not good reaction.
there was some sort of reaction, but aluminum. I mean, you're the guy that knows these things. What color is aluminum? Can you get it in that color? Do muffin pans come in aluminum? I tell you what, I've literally never poured in a metal container, ever. Never used a metal container as my soap mold because it's so freaking hard to get them out of the mold. It would be just like pouring into like a glass container or, whatever. You don't have the ability to flex it and move it. Whereas with wood, you do. It shrinks, it expands. Same thing with PVC, with plastics. And silicone obviously just pulls right off. I've never poured into metal, but the flan looking things were definitely, they looked like muffins, didn't they?
Yeah. But it'd be difficult to get a reaction out of aluminum.
Do you think
it's
he
all scuffed and scratched up?
Do you think he poured into aluminum? Do you think those are aluminum?
Well, what else? So you said you've never poured into metal, right? So you've never seen how the lye reacts with.
I've never seen it. All I know is you don't mess with aluminum and tin when you are making soap. Stainless steel, fine. Whatever. Aluminum, not fine. How do you tell the difference between aluminum and like stainless steel or whatever? I mean, usually you can turn over the pan and it should say it on the back. But how else can you tell?
Well, the grain and the color and the weight, you can tell between aluminum and stainless. Both aluminum and stainless, like high grade stainless, is non-magnetic. Aluminum is non-magnetic, so you can't tell that way. But if it's a lower grade stainless or just a regular steel, then they are magnetic.
So they can be magnetic if they're what now?
A lower grade stainless steel
A lower grade
or
stainless?
any sort of not stainless steel.
The only thing that's not
Any
stainless
steel
is
that's
magnetic?
Not stainless steel is magnetic, yeah.
Really?
And all aluminum is non-magnetic.
And all aluminum is not magnetic.
Right.
Interesting.
If it's magnetic, it's not aluminum.
Now, if things are coated, you run less of a chance, like almost no chance. So you have your whole thing, like you deal with like stainless steel and aluminum and shit all the time. And also crazy coatings that exist over the top of all of it.
Yeah.
That nothing can get through.
Yeah, no, the countertops that you worked on for years they're aluminum countertops.
Yeah.
But they had a
They-
very strong industrial paint coating on them.
Yeah.
So
I think he wants to be here, babe.
it doesn't matter what the substrate is when you're working on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
And they're saying weight, the luster, stainless steel is stamped and by feel. There's percentage on it. I like that idea, Sugartown, a test video of what happens, because I've never actually done it. I just know to not. And I've also never poured in anything metal, period. And so
Yeah.
you have some aluminum, like you have flashing and shit that I could like form a mold out of, right?
Yeah, I've got plenty of aluminum. The problem with aluminum is for testing, like, I've actually always been curious as well with this whole lye reacting to aluminum, because aluminum oxidizes, creates an anodized layer in the atmosphere,
Bye.
like
Bye, babe.
immediately.
Yeah.
When you go to weld it, like you've got to sand it, and then you've got to clean it with isopropyl alcohol, and then you've got to weld it immediately, like within a minute, because it starts making that oxidized layer again, and you can't weld through the oxidation. It won't conduct.
Okay.
And it'll contaminate the weld.
Yeah.
But it oxidizes and it makes this super hard anodized layer immediately upon exposure of raw aluminum to the atmosphere. So you will be, if we just grab some aluminum out of the shop there, you'll be working with anodized aluminum because it does that naturally. So you won't be pouring lye onto raw aluminum. You'll be pouring lye onto the anodized layer. So I think you'll have to sand it and immediately pour your lye solution on it to get any sort of reaction.
Everybody's thinking that it's going to go through a coating too, though. Like with the bakeware.
Yeah, well, the bakeware is going to be probably like the Teflon coating, like the Teflon pans we have.
Yeah.
You scrape through it. I mean, all
Right.
ours are just like wrecked.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I use metal utensils on
Right.
them. So brand new Teflon
Eating all
pan
that Teflon.
lasts about a week.
Yummy.
But once you scratch through that, then you're down to the base layer, you're down to the actual metal. And that would be the same with, you know, a muffin pan, especially if you've made a few batches of soap in it. Because like you were just saying, it's difficult to get out. You're in there scraping and poking, prodding.
So you're
And so-
immediately cutting through that
Yeah.
layer anyway, that coating, even if the soap. I'm freaking fascinated, guys. We're gonna do it because I bet we could even use like aluminum foil, like tin foil, because soap reacts with aluminum and tin. So I could make a fashion mold out of that too, and just like some random bakeware, like Emerald said from the dollar store. Yeah, but totally, it would be outside Cauldron Hill, because everything that I know, having literally never poured into any metal molds of any kind, what I do know about aluminum and tin and soap is it off gases.
Yeah,
And so I'm
tin-
not trying to do that in a freaking closed environment. And also, it could be, there's a flashpoint problem too, isn't there?
I wouldn't think so.
So if it's
with the
off-gassing
metal.
and there's an open flame, regardless, there's not going to be an open flame. We're going to do it. I'm totally going to set up a thing, and I'll put my my respirator that I use when I do sanding.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can wear
The big
that.
pink canister thing.
Yeah. I'm
I
going
mean,
to
you
do
should.
it.
You should probably also do it outside,
Oh yeah, we're totally
Maybe
going to do it outside.
just on the lawn or something.
Yeah. We're gonna do it. That's wild. But I wonder if that's why his freaking soaps look like flan. Oh my god, that's really crazy.
Alcohol or warming it in hot water before.
So you're gonna
trying to
spritz
remove
it
your
with
soap
isopropyl
can't help.
alcohol
Here
or
I
warm
cut
it in
around
warm
warm
hot
the pan
sure.
in hot water.
Oh,
You
he
still
just
had
took
a
a
hard time
freaking
because the
knife
soap had
to
not
it.
set up
Yeah,
enough on
no.
the bottom. This brown
It
sludge
hasn't
is
set
still
up enough.
caustic lye and still needed time.
What?
Just
Don't
this
touch
little
that.
contact roughened up the skin of
Why
my
are you
fingertips.
touching that?
I will put
We
these
don't
away
play
to
with
harden for
that.
even
It
longer.
roughened up the
By
skin of
far
your
the
fingertips.
easiest is
Yeah.
the milk carton technique.
Pouring in
You can tell how hard it is by looking
a
and
milk
gently
carton, that's a
squeezing.
great idea.
When you remove the
The
outer
other,
carton, you can cut your bars into the desired size to allow them to continue to harden and cure for 4
I've never
weeks on
seen
your
soap
wire
look
rack.
like that
I
before,
will need
guys.
to let the process complete for at least another
Somebody
48
said in the
hours.
comments
Then
earlier that
remove
that
the
messes
carton
with the
and cut it
properties of
into
the
bars.
soap, that the
Soap
aluminum can
molds
also
are
mess with the
reasonably
properties of
priced
soap. I
online.
really do
You
want.
need
I have no
neatly
idea what
shaped
this
bars
pan is,
with a
and
more
I don't
traditional
super
fill.
still understand
The
how to
silicone
figure it
molds
out.
can be also used for baking and other purposes.
Which is
So they
probably
might be
another
a wise
reason why I don't
investment
use any
if you think you'll be doing more than
metal
one batch of soap in your
in
lifetime.
soap molds.
When this process is done,
Silicone
you will
molds,
want
that
your
works
soap
out.
to air cure for at
I
least
don't.
4 weeks' time. Then you can use it. This allows the soap to harden and ensures
I've
all
never
chemical
seen soap
reactions
look
are
like that.
complete.
That is
Using
wild,
your
for
soap too
sure.
early may result in it being too caustic.
But the
So
milk
do
carton, I
let
love
your
that
soap
idea,
age
for
at
sure.
least 4 weeks after this process is done.
All right,
The
cool. You
recipe
can do the
step by
curing
step.
thing. That's fine. Cool,
First
cool,
step
cool.
is
Love
combine all
that.
the solid
We've
fatty
got,
oils into
you
a
know,
saucepan.
recipe,
Put the
solid fatty
Crisco,
oils into a
lard, and
saucepan.
coconut
Yep,
oil
put it
over
all
low
in.
heat and
Again,
stir
we're working
gently
with
until
about a
completely
5%
liquid.
super
Then
fats
add the
based on the
olive
amount
oil
of
and
lye he
gently
put
stir
in.
for an additional 2
And
minutes until
the
all
lye
oils are as one.
concentration is about
You see this app right here?
38%.
It's called Audible. Using just this little app
And,
on
you know,
my
we'll give
phone,
him,
I was
gonna give
able
him
to
some
Pour
money.
the oils
There
into
you
your
go.
mixing bowl and set aside. Here
All
I should
right.
let you know that you want to avoid plastics and aluminum.
You want to
The
avoid
reactive
plastics and
process
aluminum. The
lye
reactive
generates
process
heat.
lye generates
Thus, you
heat.
should avoid plastics
Thus, you
that
should
may
avoid
melt.
plastics
Aluminum is
that
reactive
may
to sodium
melt.
hydroxide.
Aluminum is
The
reactive to sodium
reaction
hydroxide.
produces
Okay.
hydrogen gas.
Except it looks like you poured into some aluminum.
Yeah, no, Hillary, for sure. It would, yeah, hazmat suit. See, Chris, hydrogen gas. There's open flame. It'd be a terrible idea. So I wouldn't definitely not do anything with that unless I was outdoors. And there's a video of someone accidentally mixed an aluminum pot and it's like a volcano and ate the bottom out of it. Shit, I want to try it. Oh
We've
my
got lots
gosh.
of aluminum around here to experiment with.
And yeah, Hillary hazmat suit, like 100%. Like, I have a picture of me from like a bajillion years ago where I had like effectively we have to get out the big proper gloves that like the like the stuff that you use for your chemicals and your shit when you're whatever.
Hmm.
And a suit. Like, I'm not messing around with this one. Oh, Daniel, I'll have to check that out. Nile Red. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to check that out. Seriously. And yeah, Kaylee, the bare hands. Like, what the actual shit? But here's the thing. Hey, Shells, how's it going? He's actively talking about avoiding aluminum. But also, did he say to avoid plastic too?
He did. He just said to avoid plastic because of the heat melting plastic. But how hot does your lye solution ever get? How hot do your oils ever get?
Well, like your lye solution gets to about 180, 190, depending on if you're mixing it with like beers or milks or whatever.
Hmm. What plastics are you aware of that melt that low?
Well, some of them super can. It depends on, I guess it depends on what kind of plastics you're using, but to say avoid them entirely is a little bit interesting.
Yeah, well,
Because like the Pet 5 or whatever in the shit, right? Those are fine to use in soap making. Most soap makers do use plastic containers to mix their lye solution into, to actually do the soap making, as long as it has the right like rating. I think it's like 5 or maybe 3. I don't remember. But some plastics obviously don't use. Like, you know, if you're talking about like one of those little plastic like drinking cups,
yeah,
you put your fragrance oil in that and it's going to eat the entire thing away. It's thin plastic.
but you're not using things like a Niagara water bottle. Using things meant for plastic things meant for use in the kitchen.
Yeah, right. And so this idea that plastics will melt, that's interesting information.
So he's saying don't use anything but glass
He's saying don't use anything but glass
or stainless steel
or these
right?
metal pans. So that's a thing.
Or his metal pans that reacted with his soap and made it flat.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's saying it's 2 and 5. Yeah, see? Like so there's a thing, like there are actual, you know, plastic things that are completely fine to use.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But he's actively talking about producing like it off-gassing with aluminum.
Yeah, it just feels like he's talking about that and then poured into aluminum. Like, what makes that that caramel sauce on top of your soap there?
I've literally never seen soap do that before, and so
we do need to pour into aluminum.
Yeah, I want to see.
We just
I want to do it.
Mix up some lye water and let's pour into some.
I don't even have any muffin tins though. All of my cookware is silicone. Like all of my bakeware is silicone.
Right.
All of my muffin tins, all of my everything, my flans, they're all silicone.
Yeah, but you don't need to ruin kitchen items because I just have scrap aluminum. So let's just go pour a bunch of lye on it.
That's very interesting.
We've got different
it would
thicknesses
make
and alloys
sense
and all that.
with the off gassing and why it would off gas. I still can't see him being dumb enough to freaking use a muffin tin that's made out of aluminum in a video that he's actively talking about don't use aluminum in.
Then what happened?
I don't know. I don't know why I want to pour in a muffin tin. I want to use this exact recipe and see. I mean, I don't.
I wonder if maybe it's some sort of alloy that had aluminum in it, but it wasn't, branded as such, labeled
Right.
as such.
And it could be that, like to Curtis's point in talking about the ions, that could produce a weird. I don't know. Let's
And that
see.
is
Let's
combustible.
continue with this.
While that's good information to know if you want to make a
Oh, it's
Bunsen burner
combustible.
cooker
Okay, see?
with
So he's
pieces of
saying
aluminum
things.
and
He's
sodium
saying things.
hydroxide.
Yeah.
With this
All
soap making
right.
process, you
That's-
will
that's
just
good.
end up destroying your aluminum. My oil is over 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hot oil.
For this process, you
Cool
want
it
both
down a
your
lot.
lye solution and your oils to be between 120 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. So I will have
It's
to
a
let
weird
this come
flex,
down
but
in
okay.
temperature.
You could do
When you
that.
mix,
120
you
to
want both your
130
lye
degrees.
solution and your oil to be
I
within 10
prefer
degrees
to
of each
soap
other.
at room
You don't
temperature,
wanna have
and
to
this whole
heat
thing
your
of 10
lye
degrees
solution.
within 10
The chemical
degrees.
reaction between
Also
the sodium
bullshit.
hydroxide
I don't
and
have
water
any
will
issue
do that
with
for you. You'll need
not
to stir
doing
the lye
that, but
solution to help it
soaping
come
that
down in
hot
temperature.
can
So I
be
started
weird.
while let the oils cool. With safety goggles, gloves, and in
Well,
a
he's not
well-ventilated area,
concerned with
begin to
keeping it
slowly add
workable.
the sodium hydroxide to the water,
Just-
stirring each time until fully dissolved.
Needs to get it
You
in the
never
mold.
want to pour the water onto the lye. Mix it slowly into the water.
All right,
Dumping the
good.
lye
Lye
in
into the
can
water.
result in a volcanic
Pouring it
reaction
in
of a caustic
spurts, I
chemical.
suppose, is
Use
fine.
lye carefully.
I'm a dumper.
If you've
I just
ever
dump
worked
all
with
the lye
super hot
in.
chili peppers,
That's also
it's
fine
like
too.
that, but instead of just a long burning
Oh, no, it's
sensation,
not like working
you'll
with
actually have
super
chemical
hot
burns and searing
chili
pain.
peppers.
Practice
Yeah, it's a
good
chemical
safety.
burn.
I discuss more about lye
not.
specifically.
It's
at
not
the
like
end
an
of the video.
inconvenience. It's
I
actually
started
a
this
chemical
inside,
burn.
but I moved it outside
Right.
because of the off-gassing. The reaction of
It's
the
not
lye
like,
with the water will generate heat. When more was mixed,
that's
it rose to
tingles.
I've got chili
155
oil on my
degrees.
fingers.
When it was all mixed, it hit over 170 degrees.
That's a weird way of
This could do
describing
damage
lye.
to your
Oh, it's
skin
like
at this
hot
point.
chili
So if
peppers.
you want to,
No,
again,
not like the red hot chili
practice
peppers.
good
He's
safety.
just-
Maybe do the step without any
Yeah,
child
they don't usually
involvement.
burn you at all.
When both your lye
He's just
solution
flexing about
and your
making hot
oils are
sauce.
between 120
Yeah,
and
I also do
130
this.
degrees Fahrenheit, you're ready to begin mixing. Here too,
I don't know. It
you
feels a
use
little hot
little
for
at a
me.
time.
It still feels a little
You can
hot.
see that just putting in
If
a
you're just
little
making
starts the
like a
process.
solid batch
Mix
of
slowly,
soap,
combine
not doing anything
just
special with
stirring
it,
in
that's
short
totally
pulses with
fine.
the
Or like people do
immersion
heat
blender.
transfer all the
The
time, and it
temperature
can
will
get
stay
that
pretty
hot.
stable at this
Like
point.
just pour your
Keep
direct
stirring
hot
and
lye
pulsing
solution
until what you
over
have is
your
called trace.
uh,
This is a slightly
solid
pudding-like
oils.
consistency. Here, it is still too thin. When it starts to thicken and you
then
have
it's
a slight
fine.
trace,
But
add in any fragrance
doing
oils and
anything like
colors.
I wouldn't.
This will also harden your mix.
I don't like soaping that
If you
hot. I
use
soap at
fresh
room
herbs like
temperature.
lemongrass,
Why
sage,
was
lavender
he
flowers,
putting
or
in?
wood shavings, you'll want to fold those
That's fine. Do you guys do this a little at a time of your lye solution into your oils? Because you know what I do. You see it every damn day. Is that a thing? You pour a little bit of your lye solution in and then do the mixy mix and then pour some more in?
Everyone's saying dump it in.
Kaylee, was what supposed to be funny? Like the red hot chili peppers thing? Yeah, it might have been funny. That might have been his way of being funny. I don't. Yeah, it's still too thin. You're not in an emulsion, but also you're not. You don't have all of your lye in yet. You're not. I think we just put it in. You know.
Yeah, what he's doing, I've witnessed you do
Everybody's
it
saying just
a
dump
lot,
it in.
and
Yeah.
what he's doing is just slow and irritating.
Yeah,
It's like he's not busy. He's not trying to get it done.
Right, like, and Chris is like, I pour it in slowly, like, fine, like a nice stream when you're fine, but not like here's an ounce of it, and an hour later, your batter's finally at emulsion.
It's like he's really scared of it because he got it on his skin one time and he poured vinegar on it and it was terrible.
This is a lot. Okay. I don't know about this. I'm gonna have to use his recipe, which means I'm gonna use lard. Right? There's lard in there.
Yeah, this lot in Crisco. I've not seen forever and ever.
Holy shit! Shells or Marcia. We paused at a weird time, didn't we? Sage, lavender flowers, or wood shaving.
Yeah, so
Technically, I've done that though. I have that account that requests it. We put sawdust in their freaking soaps because they're that live edge wood company.
Yeah, you also put sap in it, so
And I put sap in
so
it.
it sort of makes sense.
But there's sawdust. I run through like 9,000 different grinders and shit. Like, so it's really fine and basically like bamboo powder by the time I'm done with it.
Yeah, it's not even an exfoliant.
So it wouldn't
It's
be
just
so much
an
a wood
ingredient.
shaving.
But someone said earlier,
Wow.
I think, why is a prepper who's making soap because they just need soap to survive, putting in matcha powder,
Yeah.
and now sage and lavender and wood shavings and fragrance oils, like, you can just make soap. You
Yeah.
can make off-the-grid prepper soap with absolutely none of that.
Right. Like you could just find your fat, like
So-
any fat. Like you could render your freaking tallow or whatever from the animal that you just killed. So
Yeah,
you
like
use the entire
once
animal.
you've snared a rabbit, you
Right.
use some rabbit fat,
Yeah.
and you lie that I don't know where you're getting that. If you're, if
I know,
if
he's not even
society
teaching
has
us.
ended.
As a prepper, he's not even teaching us how to make our own life.
I know you can, but it's a process. You're not just gonna. It really is like Fallout, where there's just been a nuclear war, and you're traipsing through the wasteland, and you go into a supermarket and you find some drain cleaner.
Yeah.
And oh, great! Now I can make soap.
Yay!
Because I found
Lucky.
this, and I killed a rabbit,
Oh.
and so we can mix those together. But also, you're not putting matcha tea powder in it.
Nope.
You're not fragrancing it. You're not scenting it. You're not getting your sage and your lavender.
Exactly. Like what happens if you don't have all those
Shut up.
things?
Just
As a
make your
prepper, you just
basic
need to make soap. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. I wonder what rabbit fat would be like in a soap too. I actually don't do any. Yeah. He's not doing any of it. He's not leaching it. He's not actually showing. I mean, like, fine. That's obviously fine because literally none of us do either. So I'm not like hating on it for that weird reason. It's just, it's a good point that we're getting kind of fancy with like a prepper soap with wood shavings and
Wood splitter
Matcha
soap will exfoliate.
yeah, avoid the lady parts. Yeah, and like to them, yeah, it's a powder, like what I do with the sawdust. It's not the same thing as wood shavings. That's a lot. Yeah,
Nobody wants splinters in there anywhere.
yeah.
No, I don't. I just took one out of my toe earlier today. It was not fun.
That would not be fun.
Don't even know how it got there. I had boots on.
Yeah, yeah. And so this is very interesting. Yeah, duck fat would probably react pretty similar to rabbit, right? I don't know. That'll be fun though, because again, this recipe has like tallow or some shit in it, right? Or lard. I forget which.
He started with lard, yeah,
Yeah.
but that would be duck fat, rabbit fat, whatever. That's lard.
I've never done an animal fat soap. This will be fun.
Actually,
Just to have the experience.
they may be similar. I think duck and rabbit are both. They'd be very rich.
They
Very-
both taste very
yeah,
similar.
Very rich fat.
They have the same like mouthfeel, you know?
Yeah. Got 4 or 5 rabbits out there. We can take care of it. You can make
We
some
do
soap.
have a lot of rabbits.
We can go handle that.
Oh god, no. Come on, let's watch this prepper
And
video.
last,
Stop being weird.
Realize that the high
All right,
dye ratio
so,
can
yep,
alter the look and
that's-
feel of your soap, oxidize the
Sure.
ingredients, and give you something other than plan. Here,
That
my
marijuana?
super green matcha tea ended up making
looked like
brown soap.
marijuana.
Now we're going to talk
Color
about
mellow to a
the
greener
color that
tinge
he
after a
wanted
few days.
in his prepper soap.
In this previous batch of lavender soap, I tried
Okay,
to use
yep,
lavender
you can
flowers.
put some lavender in it.
I show you this
sure.
ugly batch because soap making can go wrong.
Does the bottom
The
of this one
flowers
look
turn
gross
brown
too?
and resemble
Soapy.
mouse poop. That's definitely not the look I wanted. When you see
Resemble
flowers
mouse poop,
mixed
that's
in
fine.
your
Can.
soap bar,
I love the
it is
little
likely to
melt and
melt and
pour
soap.
little
In that case,
moment there.
dry
Holy
sap.
crap. I love the video that he put in his video. Look how beautifully stylized this melt and pour video is. There's so many fun things around. Why are there cinnamon sticks? I've got a lot of questions.
Oh, there's coffee beans.
And there's coffee beans, like whole ones. I have questions.
sapification has already
It's beautiful
occurred and
though.
finished.
Look at that. That's
You
beautiful.
are merely
Oh, yeah, it's
reshaping
lovely. It's
already
also
made soap.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
The
it's,
spell
there's a
When
lot
you're in
going
your
on
is
there.
still
bunker.
functional once I remove the sapification
Well, that was a
from the
beautiful
top.
setup.
It's just not
I
that
want to go
pretty.
see her
I
videos
used
now.
liquid milk in this batch
He
and
removed the
probably should have used
saponification from
powder
the top.
milk.
You did
I also
what?
probably
He
didn't
just
let
said he
it
removed the
saponify long.
saponification from the top. What does that mean? How do you take that off?
The sapification.
Oh, sapification. What's sapification?
That was not the marijuanas. You guys, what is sapification? What did he remove from the top? He said he removed the sapification from the top?
I don't think that's a word. I feel like I need to Google it right now.
And cinnamon sticks and blood orange slices. That was also there too. Yep, that was a thing as well. I don't actually know how it went brown, Emerence. It doesn't seem like there's enough matcha powder in that to make that dark. But you know, whatever. Good night, Francesco. Nice. Thanks for coming in. Have a lovely evening. Yeah, the sapification. That's what he said, right?
Yeah, it's right there. He said, remove the sapification from the top.
The lavender soap is still functional once I removed the sapification from the top. What are we talking about?
What have you removed? The soap. Remove the soap.
What did he... What was on it?
Lavender soap. I try to use lavender flowers. I show you this ugly batch because soap making can go wrong. The flowers turned brown and resembled mouse poop. That's definitely not the look.
What's on it? He didn't say
The
saponification.
spell lavender soap is still
must have
functional
meant
once I
saponification.
remove
Still
the
functional once I
sapification from the
remove the
top.
sapification
It's just
from
not
the
that
top. You guys heard it. He did not say saponification, right?
He's just making shit up.
Even if he did say saponification, you don't remove that. That's the chemical process of making soap.
How do you take that out once it's saponified?
Yeah, he's just making things up at this point. It could be, yeah, that, like literally that. I think maybe extra oil. Maybe it wasn't properly emulsified, or there was some seeping because of maybe the essential oils. He said sapification. That was weird.
Yeah, I feel like I need to Google that so I can confirm that that's not a word.
I feel like we have a new soap term to use, you guys. Let's do this.
Put that on one of your shirts.
I'm very excited for this new soap term.
Sapification.
I used liquid milk in this batch and
Oh,
probably should
gosh.
have used powder milk. I also probably didn't let it
So this is
saponify
the
long
liquid
enough.
milk batch?
I should have given it longer.
You did
than
let it
48 hours than
saponify
what
enough,
set
so
up,
you know what
especially since I
saponification
used
is.
mold. Also, introducing
You said you didn't
biological
let it
materials
saponify
like
long
lavender
enough?
flowers
What
to
does
the
that mean?
caustic sodium hydroxide could have caused problems.
Well, I
Like
mean,
you didn't let it
This soap
cure?
is
let it
usable.
sit long enough
I'll rinse a goop off,
because,
set it
you
on a wire
know,
rack
sometimes it
secure
takes
for
a while
month,
to get the
and
soap
then
out of
see
the
what I have.
mold.
It is possible to rebatch felt soaps, though
Right.
some soap makers are wholeheartedly against that.
Some soap
Despite
makers
all
are
your hard work,
wholeheartedly against
the point here is that
rematch.
soap can go
I'm bored with you. Who the hell is against rebatch?
It's a long video full of
Formula,
asinine
access ahead of
claims.
time for your soap, but you have a batter funnel. I want to see your batter funnel. Let's see your
fast
batter
you know you
funnel.
will be able to access ahead of
I
time.
want to see
Once
it.
you have a good
Into
pudding
a cupcake
consistency,
mold.
pour your soap into the mold.
Good
you're
pudding
using.
consistency.
Have
Yeah,
a
we're
batter
definitely not
funnel
doing
I
fancy
use when I
soap. But
make
again,
hot
this is a
sauce,
prepper vid, so it
and
makes
will
sense.
work excellent for this purpose.
He makes
I'll
hot
link to some of the
sauce.
ingredients and equipment in the comments
He
below.
does.
Again,
You were
the nice
right.
thing
That's
about
how
muffin pans
he
is that
knows
you
about
have a
handling red hot
perfectly
chili
shaped bar of
peppers.
soap of equal sizes. But the milk
That's
carton
kind of
technique,
cool,
which
though.
some
That's
prefer,
kind of a fun
pour
little.
the soap into the milk carton.
Unnecessary
After a few
thing,
days,
yes.
You can peel away the container
Tool.
and cut it into bars after it is saponified.
For preppers.
Way too long though, and it will be hard to cut.
Yeah, every
Way too
prepper's
little
going to have a
time,
batter
and it'll be
funnel.
too soft. Again, practice
Makes
makes,
all the sense in the
perfect.
world.
when it
That-
comes to soap
Again,
making.
if we're dealing with like
Finally,
fallout
you want this to cool
conditions or
slowly.
whatever,
You can put it in a box. And put
We
it in
don't have
towels
those
under it and
things.
You
stick
don't have a
the heat in to
styrofoam
reduce its
cooler.
escape rate.
This is
Here,
just not
I'm
how
using a
life is
styrofoam
if you're
cooler I have.
prepping. If
You
you're
just place each
living
bowl in
that
there
life.
with cardboard separating them and seal it
preppers
up.
don't.
Leave it alone for at least 24 hours.
I
I'm gonna
grew
let
up in
mine
a
sit
cult, and we have a
still and
5-year food
untouched for a
supply
total of 48 hours.
because a little bit of
After that,
prepping going on
remove your soap
with
from the
that.
mold.
But
Did you
Cut
have a
if
batter
necessary.
we didn't
Place it
have
on a
batter
wire
funnels.
rack
We
to
had
let it air
5
fuel
years
for 4
food
weeks.
supply, canned
That's
goods
it.
and stuff.
Did you
Taking
have a back
hours to
stock
make and 4 weeks to
lye?
cure, then you have the best soap money can buy. There are
Best
several
soap money can buy,
calculators online
absolutely.
for
Let's
soap
see that
making
lather, baby.
that will take you through the
Cute.
ratios
I
based
love
on
your
the fats and
lather.
oils you're
That's so
using.
cute.
Why is
I'll
the
link to
box
a
so
few
tiny?
below.
I don't know why you cut it so small. Why did you
Maybe
cut
leave
that
out
soap
the
so
much
small?
You gotta make
sir?
them
use an
last.
ounce of a
You gotta
different
be able.
fragrance
It's a
as simple
tradable
oil.
commodity.
But stick to this recipe. I've done the math for you and guarantee that this recipe
All right,
will give you a
I'm gonna
hard,
make your recipe,
clean,
sir.
conditioning soap that bubbles
Hard
enough and is
cleaning.
creamy enough. The science is hard and takes
Oh,
some
God.
practice. So
What-
start
what's
with
going
this
on
basic
here?
recipe if it's your first time, so you can avoid some of the failed batches I've made.
It's not even a good looking
History,
plan.
fats, and lye. The use of soap dates back to
Oh,
almost
we're gonna get
3000
back into
BC
the
with
history
ancient
of lye.
Babylonians.
Okay, that's
The Everest
fun.
with papyrus
Okay, this is cool. So that's a thing. Yeah, you guys all need a link. Okay, I'm gonna give you a link to the video, but don't like go and like talk a bunch of mad shit to him, okay? Because that's not nice. Oh my god. Oh god.
this poor man.
Oh
He's
no.
about to get attacked. It's not a cult.
Kaylee, something tells me this man doesn't actually wash his hands after the bath. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I don't understand this at all. Yeah, like again, that's another thing, Tim. Like going back to the thing, like soap perks don't like rebatching. Since when? Like that's the first comment you get, like when you post something on the soap forums and you're like, "Oh my god, it's ugly. I made a meat soap." People are like rebatch it. It's fine. That's the first thing you do. You rebatch.
I'm a prepper and this guy's batshit.
Okay, cool, good. See, this is what I
I've got
mean. Like
confirmation.
this doesn't seem right for preppers. I'm confused. But I like that he's doing the history of like lye and soap and stuff. Like that's fun.
Yeah, sure. There's something beneficial to his video.
You want a good history on lye? I did a deep dive. It's like well over an hour long, but you know what? So is this freaking video. So I'm sticking around for this. It's mine is well over an hour long. All right, hardwood ash, animal fats mixed with saponification. So okay, here you are. Now you're doing the science of soap.
Oh, look, he's talking about
This would strain
triglycerides
off
and
a
all
lye-like
this stuff, like he
compound.
understands.
Right,
When
so
that was mixed with animal
this
fats,
is-
He didn't
saponification
remove
would occur.
saponification. He removed
Saponification
saponific.
is a process by which triglycerides are
not
reacted
just
with
Real
sodium
word.
or
Just the
potassium
in the
hydroxide,
top.
aka lye, to produce glycerol and a fatty acid called soap. Since even Babylonians didn't
This
even
is
waste
great.
a single
This
bit
is-
of an
this is
animal,
basic
it's hard
good
to determine
information
how
to
they
give
would have thought
people.
to mix rendered animal fats with lye compounds from wood ash
Yeah.
with a bit of water to come up with soap. I will present one theory here that I
okay,
haven't
I
seen
can get
anywhere
behind
else.
this.
Soap
Seems
making
to
may
be
One
have come
theory
from
you
animal
haven't seen anywhere
sacrifice.
else.
A
It
fattened
may
animal
come
was
from
burned
animal
in a fire.
sacrifice. A fattened
That
animal was
created the
burned in a fire
combination
that
of
created the
fats and wood
combination
ash
of fat.
containing lye.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that
We've never heard that theory.
before.
Honey is prepping for sure. Yep, that's a prepper thing for sure. Also as well. Very good. Hi, baby. It's why. Oh yeah, we'll be done in a little bit. But you guys haven't even brushed teeth or got dressed. So if you actually want to go see his train, you need to go do both of those things. Okay. And then we can talk about that. I wouldn't eat his flan. Yeah, I wouldn't do much of any of this.
No, it makes my mouth burn to think of doing that.
I really do like that he's doing the history of soap though here. And the theories and where it came. Oh, okay, Jamestown. Fine. Making has become a hobby and side business. The idea of rubbing your body down with soap made from fats repulses you. You check your ingredients. That's true. This is very true. This is good information. Interesting. Clean tallow. Huh? Right. Inventory. Yeah, I mean, so this is a good thing if you're talking about preppers or whatever. Like,
You should
yes,
know
this
skill
is in
as
fact a
well.
tradable
Then keep
commodity
some sodium
if you
hydroxide in
need
your
to,
inventory.
in case
Soap
of
will
end
be a
of
tradable
world.
commodity if the
Like,
grid
yeah.
goes down
Keep
for
some
an
sodium
extended
hydroxide
period.
in the inventory. That's
Any
the
fatty
thing. You
oils
can't
will
make it
work.
without this
But different
one
oils will
key
You
have
can make
different
your own
ingredient.
results
sodium
with regard to
hydroxide,
hardness,
but
cleaning
yeah,
ability,
it's
conditioning, bubbles, lather, and creaminess.
like that's a
Most
true
people don't
that's a
use
true
vegetable
fact.
oil
It
because
is
the
a
actual
very
mixture of
important
oils
thing
may
to
be
have
unknown.
around at
So
the end of
getting
the
the
world.
right lye concentration may be difficult.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Fatty
ultimately
acids are
during the Black
linoleic,
Plague, we learned that
oleic,
you need to
stearic,
clean yourself.
palmitic, lauric,
We're
and
talking about the
stearic.
fatty acids,
Different
the
oils
differences
and
in
fats
fatty
have different
acids.
quantities of those. These medium-chain fatty acids will react
Well,
slightly differently when lye
yeah,
is used.
I mean, fine, like,
Not
fine. No,
tallow
this is
soap
fine.
lacks
Like,
more of
I'm
these
not
fatty
nitpicking
acids.
any of this shit.
The
This is
result would be
fine. This is
soap with
decent
almost
enough
no cleaning or
information
bubbling
for
aspects.
somebody who knows,
All coconut
who's like
oil
very
soap
first,
lacks two of these fatty acids,
foray
and
with
it would be great except for the
soap.
fact that it wouldn't condition your skin at all.
That's good. That's
Plus, in a
fine.
grid-down situation,
Yeah.
you may find it easier to access rendered fats from hunting than you
True.
would to
Yes.
harvest it out of coconuts.
Grid down
So
situation.
you should practice
Not
making
into the world.
soaps with different types of
They
boil
have-
combinations.
They
Get
have names
familiar with
for
the
it.
process and results, and focus
When
on a
you're in a
soap
grid
recipe
down
based on the
situation,
oils and fats you could
how do
access
you
after
use
a
your
grid down
immersion?
situation. Lye. Lye is harmful because it's caustic.
Oh, because
If it
there's
can
no
create
electricity.
saponification
Well, they
of
have
fats,
generators.
it can
We
do
have
the same to the
generators.
fats in your body.
So you've got fuel
Don't
for your
use soap,
generator
obviously, and handle all chemicals with caution.
until
Once
that
the
runs
chemical
out.
reaction
I'm
of
sure they've already figured all
saponification
this
is
out.
complete and the soap is cured, the
We have
caustic
5 years
nature
food
is
storage. That's all we know.
significantly reduced. Otherwise, you
I might
wouldn't
not be able
rubbing
to
it on your
cook.
body.
That's what
As
I
it is
got.
soap
And a
coat,
generator
still
and
stinging if
55
you
gallon
get it in
drums
your
of
eye.
gasoline.
I don't have
Still
any of
harmful
that.
if
I just
ingested.
have food.
Still, lye is
Got
used
neighbours
in
with
some food
generators.
making
We're just gonna go over there.
I can
Ask if we
guarantee
can
that
plug
you
in our
have
immersion
used soap from
blender.
lye or some even more dangerous chemical. So don't
Yeah,
fear
this
the
is good
lye.
information
Just take
too. Like,
proper
yeah, all
precautions
soap
when
is made
using
with
it in
lye.
its
That's
refined
fine.
state.
Proper
There
precautions,
really is
all
no
the
substitute
things.
for lye in this process.
Oh, this is a journey, you guys. This was a journey. Let me get back to us.
Well, there's a lot of comments.
I mean, I think Shell in general, yeah, no, things.
We've missed
things
so
are
much
crazy.
watching that video.
Yeah. I think shells in general, yeah, we would be worried about not having soap because, like, the first thing that you're going to want to do is keep yourself clean, right? Because that's how diseases spread. And so, yeah, it's an important skill to have for sure. Bye, Chris. Oh my God. Wonderlands. We need to finish that. We've yet to finish it. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, Madhouse
Being
Mama.
busy is not an excuse.
Best video I watched used cups for measurements and said all oils were interchangeable. Now that's hardcore prepper life right there. That's living that old before we had formulations for soap life.
Yeah.
And for the most part, like when we did the history of soap making videos and shit, as I pointed out, yeah, they're all that was basically fine. The
But
worst that happened
that's
was some lye heavy
prepping.
soaps.
That's existing in grid down post-apocalyptic. Here's what you can use. Use what you got. If you can get it, mix it. There you are. You're not putting matcha powder and lavender in it.
That was a lot. That was a journey. I'm like, I think in general, the video itself was decent-ish, though, wasn't it? I mean, it gave good information about soap and lye and where things come from, as well as sort of demystifying some of the process with fatty acids and stuff. I mean, I think it's good basic information for people who have never, like, made soap before, and they're getting introduced into how soap is even made.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it inaccurate.
I
Misguided.
want to know what happened to his soap.
Want to know why he made flan?
That was a lot.
Maybe he made flan and just filmed the wrong bit.
Maybe that was flan.
Except it looked like terrible flan.
I probably wouldn't eat
I
that
wouldn't
either.
eat it.
Yeah. But yeah. That was interesting. That was a journey. That was definitely entertaining. So I actually wonder what the comments are. I'm certain that there are a lot of soap makers that are correcting him on some very real stuff in there.
Oh yeah, we've not looked at the comments.
I
on this
haven't looked at
video.
any of the
Yeah.
comments.
That'll be a fun thing. to
Yeah.
do.
He didn't. He never gave us he never told us why the flan became flan.
No, he just said like making soap can go bad or something. Like, well, what happened, man? Like, no one's ever seen that happen before. You should explain it.
I'm gonna do his recipe in a bunch of metal things. and see
You
what
can make plan.
happens. I want to recreate it.
Like it's caustic liquid on the bottom. How'd you do that?
And then we're going to actually tell people why it happened. Because like the answer to that would be it happened because you poured an aluminum pan if you poured an aluminum pan. I can't verify that though. I don't know that he did. And I'm thinking that he didn't because he specifically talked about not using aluminum.
He did say that, but then he talked about that flan soap burning his fingers. So it got a little tingly and cracking or whatever when he was pulling it out.
It was like gelatinous on top. I've never seen a soap do
Well,
that.
apparently it was gelatinous and toxic.
Yeah,
Caustic.
seriously, scrape it off. Yeah, what are we talking about? What it looked gelatinous.
What was it? I don't know. He didn't expound.
I've never seen soap.
We
do
all have that question. We don't have
Mhm.
lots of questions maybe, but we all have that question.
Yeah.
What the hell was that on top of your soap?
Oh.
On bottom, I guess. So a pineapple upside down cake, you flip it over and you get this surprise.
Yay! It's fun. We're having
Gelatinous
fun.
caustic liquid.
Yeah, scrape off the sapification. That was wild. Angela, I love that are you selling beeswax for $18 a pound? That's nice. I love that. Local, I get
beeswax.
my beeswax from a local supplier for the recipes I have to use beeswax for a couple wholesale accounts. It's nice. They can have a cool business model going on with all of that for sure.
Can't imagine keeping bees, but it's cool.
Well, I can't keep bees because I'm allergic, but Barb has bees, and so
She does.
yeah, she got bees. I'll never go to her house again.
Yeah, it'd be pretty dangerous for you. You probably shouldn't even walk by there.
Charles, I hope he doesn't sell his soap. I mean, not that soap, obviously. The ones that he did in the milk carton were fine. That was fine. Nice, tiny, tight little bubbles. That was cute. For sure.
Scrape that shit off, it'll be fine.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, for
like-
lots of things.
So many things. You're fine. I mean, I remember growing up or whatever, you'd look at the bread and there'd be like just 2 pieces left, and your mom or your grandma would be like, no, ignore that little teeny tiny piece of mold, scrape it off. Here's your toast. Go to school. Shit.
Yeah, we're not throwing away 3 pounds of cheese because it's got a little spot on it.
Right. It'll be
Scrape it off, it's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, that's that was a journey. I love that. Someone that buys my soap tried to make soap by watching a video and he failed, ruined his pan. It was jelly and he was in the doghouse. Oh God.
Was it like flan jelly?
Was it like, did it look like
Was
that?
it the same as what we just watched?
Oh my God.
And what made it happen?
Yeah. See, Becky, this is what I'm talking about. We know how to make soap and other people know how to make gasoline and stuff. You know?
Trading
Fuel.
soap for snacks. Yeah.
Or snacks.
I'll give you a loaf of soap for some Cheez-Its.
I mean, I would say that I would get in that with you, but like I said, we got 5-year food supply. Hi, baby. You ready to head out? Okay, you guys can go see if Istrin can play right now because we're going to be wrapping it up. We have taken far too much of these people's time as it is, but we were just on a journey. Good night, Jane. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. So you guys can go see if Istrin can play right now. Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
You're
Love
welcome,
you.
babe. I love you too. Yeah, that was a lot. And I'm glad that we all went on that journey together. No measuring in an aluminum pan.
Oh, we're down that journey together. Because if we have to, you do as well.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of cows. I mean, I grew up on a cattle ranch, and so yeah, we're good. But bees, they'll kill me dead. They will kill me dead.
Yeah, no
So,
one's, well,
Lots of people are afraid of cows. Cows are huge animals.
no,
They're
not
pretty
afraid of. I was
intimidating.
going to say no one's allergic to. I guess you could probably be allergic to beef, but not allergic to cow.
Yeah,
Right?
I
Live
don't know.
cow? Can you be
Oh.
allergic?
I think you can technically be allergic to almost anything. Is it a rare thing? Probably. Is it possible? Yeah, there's 7 billion people on the planet,
I'm
so
gonna look
sure.
this up. I want to see if anyone is allergic to live cow.
Yeah. Oh, cows are fun. I was never allowed to name the cows growing up because we lived on a cattle ranch. We sold those for meat.
So when I worked on a cattle ranch, the guy that I worked for, he had a calf that had been abandoned or orphaned, whatever, and bottle fed it, raised it, and her name was Brenda, and she became the matriarch of the herd. And we would go out there, and he would just whistle and call for Brenda, and the whole herd would come up. I mean, they'd be like, half a
Aw,
mile
that's
away.
amazing.
And so we didn't have to drive them, move them. You just call Brenda. So we just on one horse, call Brenda, and she would follow, and the whole herd would come with you, and you could move from pasture to pasture. and it was the easiest thing ever.
That's cute. I love that. That's an easy way to move your cows. Yeah, so yeah, you could be allergic to the dander for sure. And Hillary thinks that the soap disaster is where he learned about the aluminum roll. You might be right. I'm doing that this week.
He
I
poured
am
it in an
pouring.
aluminum pan, and he got all fucked up. And he's like, "Don't use aluminum." It turns into flan.
I am pouring this, yeah, and we are gonna have a good
Oh
time
god, I hope
with
that's
all
what
of
it
this
was.
and see if
Actually,
that's what it was, because I'm thinking that it is. Oh.
I hope that's what it was for him. He poured into aluminum. He got all fucked up. And while he's filming this video, he's like, "Don't use aluminum because it will react," but doesn't explain
Right.
what the hell went wrong
Right.
and why he knows that.
I'm not going to tell you what
I know
happened.
this because I did it.
Yeah.
That's on the film.
Cows get names like beefsteak, Denver, Hamburg, T-bone. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Scrape the goo off and save it for ice cream? Oh, no. Yeah, eat that. He did talk about how he did point out also that lye is edible. It's in foods. You know?
I mean, he said this is food grade that I'm using, but also people don't just eat it.
Right. Yeah, you cook things with it and do stuff. It's
What have you
very
got there?
interesting.
I'm churning some ice cream.
I'm making some ice
Got
cream with some
rock
lye.
salt, some lye. It's all good.
That was wild, you guys. Yes, thank you so much for being there. But we are totally gonna do this video. We're pouring in aluminum. We're gonna have a weird journey. I'm gonna be so like safety geared up, more so than I've ever been in my whole entire life. But it's gonna be a good time. I'm super excited about it. And also the interview with boss attorney Bree, the trademark lawyer, should be coming sometime this week. Probably Saturday is what I'm going to guess, because she's like basically covering the Johnny Depp thing with her lawyer buddies,
Oh,
From gavel to gavel.
firing back up tomorrow.
and that's
Yeah.
starting again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whoa, we got 25 new members on Discord tonight. Holy crap, guys. Thanks. That's exciting. Yes. That's fun. And I saw somebody came in and introduced themselves from Trinidad and Tobago, but that's kind of the only one I've seen so far. I'm looking forward to catching up on Discord too. But we are going to take off. I didn't give you the day today. I think it's day 279 or 69 or 89 or it's something.
It's in a 9.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure it ends in a 9.
Sweet.
It might just be day 9.
100.
Could you imagine going back to this year? Yeah. Yeah, trial's back tomorrow. So, and it starts an hour earlier and it goes for at least 30 minutes longer every day. And it's also 5 days a week in order to get through all of this before the whatever. So, yeah. So probably next Saturday we'll do a live. I will put that link up for the live with the attorney well in advance. So you guys have plenty of time to like work around it or whatever. Because basically you have a freaking attorney at your disposal to ask questions. And so she's a trademark attorney and understands copyright and patents and trademarks and just basic small business filings and stuff. So you're definitely going to want to put that one on your calendar. I think it's going to be a good time. What are you laughing about?
By painting goats, I'd never get anything done. Can't stop laughing. There was a comment about it earlier, and yeah, I would be exactly the same way. I would just be sitting there looking out the window, watching them pass out. I didn't tell you, speaking about rabbits out there, the other morning, like 2-3 days ago, there was, rabbits running about like they do. And one of them was like trying to scratch and just kept leaning and fucking tumbled over and rolled like 3 times because it was going downhill. And it's just bowling down the little cliff there.
That's
trying
awesome.
to catch itself. It was amazing.
That's
Just
awesome.
trying to scratch it to you.
It's funny. Rabbits are fun. Yes. So yeah, we're going to head out, you guys. Thank you for being here and all the things. And I might see you guys on the, Johnny Depp things tomorrow. I usually am on Emily D. Baker's stream if she's present, and she will be present. So that's the thing. And yeah, we'll check out the moon in a couple hours when our sun sets. We got about 4 more hours yet. Sounds like fun.
We got a little time before we could see the moon.
There's a little bit of time. It's that season. But you guys, thank you for joining us for another round of 365 Days of Soap. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. I appreciate the shit out of you.
Yeah, I've had a blast.
He loves being here.
Well,
We
thank
love
you.
having him here.
It's lots of fun.
Yeah. So we will see you guys all again tomorrow. I don't remember what I'm doing. Oh, it's another toilet bomb video. It's the last. I'm not even kidding. That's literally what tomorrow's is. It's a toilet bomb video.
Some days involve toilet bombs.
Ugh.
Is this what it is?
Apparently, a toilet bomb video after every live that he's present for because he thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. But yeah, we are out of here. We'll see you guys all again tomorrow. I can't believe we're ending another live with toilet
With
bombs.